for a third
Again.
time.
Haha.
Thank God.
The Somewhat Okay podcast, I got cubed.
What?
Alright, yep, we're live. We're good to go.
Yeah, here we are. We live. We local. Thank God. All right.
Alright, so
What we're going
do we
into
want to
now?
move on to a new subject?
Yeah, we can. Let's do it.
Alright, cool. So special guest here wanting to let's go ahead and open up the floor to I don't know, you two choose from the two that I'm gonna give you.
Okay.
So my choices I'm giving you are we can bring up ZSS and start talking about that,
Ooh.
or we can start bringing up debatable points.
Let's bring up the ZSS since Logan's watching.
Oh yeah, ZSS, dude. Okay, so who wants to start it out? Because
I'll start it out. So for
Nice
those
one
of
for
you,
the ride.
you know what we could do?
Hmm.
We could watch some ZSS videos in this stream.
dude, we definitely.
Let me see if my computer will allow me to do such things.
No, don't even give me that. Not even moderately okay podcast, ho.
Logan
Whoa.
said pleasant.
Done
Whoa.
killed him.
Whoa.
Done killed him. Called him out on live stream.
Ambulance! Someone! Stop it, Austin! He's already dead!
Should we open with Logan's introduction video
Yes, dude.
with a nice
Logan,
little
you
bandy
asked to put it
cam?
on the screen.
Okay,
We're
I'm
gonna
doing
give
it.
you exactly what you want.
I'm doing it. Hang on. Put it on the screen though. He asked for it.
Baited and outsmarted.
Baited.
So, do we want to watch it together?
Yeah, we can watch it
Is
together.
that what we're gonna?
All right. So this is Logan 2012. Oh wait, hang on. I hope this isn't crashing the stream. Anyways, yeah, let's do it.
You should be.
Oh no. All right.
Send the link in,
I'll send it in the Discord so that anyone who comes into this can see it forever.
ZSS introduces Captain Mordecai.
Wolfie the captain.
Oh. All right, here we go. We ready?
All right, you guys.
Three. Oh,
Wait.
never mind. I forgot we
God
did
damn it.
these.
Logan, get your shit together.
Oh no, he's in for a
All
bad
right.
time.
Logan, it's probably for the best that we don't.
Three.
All right.
Shut up, but
2, 1, go.
go.
Oh, you can see his like little
There you
Windows
go.
bar in the
I was about
bottom.
to say.
Well, you're just capturing the screen,
Would say
Logan.
just Mordecai or not. It's the captain.
And
Anyway,
Most people would
I'm
just say Mordecai, you
also
know.
Wolfie the captain. Again, captain.
wait, there's one bar screen within the bar.
The other
What?
two on CSS call me just by my name.
Oh, hold on, wait, guys. The best part's coming up.
Anyway, I'm probably the most experienced PC gamer of all of us.
I'm probably the most
on
experienced
since
PC gamer of all of
2000.
us.
We started on the
Gatekeeping?
I'm not exactly a match.
Gatekeeping.
But yeah.
Hey, delete
Even though
this
I am the
after.
most
That's a good
experienced, I'm
idea.
also the most
Not even
inconvenienced.
probably.
I have the most limited
Uh,
resources.
Oh,
That's
right.
why I don't have that much
Right.
content out. And whatever content I do have out is very, very,
5
very
frame.
Oh my God.
low quality.
Oh, hey, I remember doing this.
The
I had to
fucking.
ghetto rig this to play in the background.
I can even
But
hear
yeah,
you
other
and
than
Logan
that,
screaming as your fucking
I'm the sharp
edge of
shot
the plane
group,
just touches
so
the
I've been
ground.
dubbed the sniper.
Oh my God.
Good knows
I
the
sort
plane
of
hitting that
worked
shit
with
up.
Tyler up the idea of the zombie suppression squad.
First
And,
try.
Logan, third
I also-
time's
I'm
the charm,
also-
my dude.
Very good at music.
He's somewhat okay at music.
No,
The
Logan,
background's
I didn't
very
put this
sad.
together for you.
Very well.
You made this your fucking self. I put it up for you.
There's a Bandai cam within the Bandai cam.
That's why.
I'm sorry, why are you calling it a Bandai cam? Can I ask?
Bandai made
But
this?
yeah, I may be a
Yes.
little shaky. This
Why-
I
wait,
just
why
got
you-
introduced to
Bandai
Steam
cam.
Oh, I'm so
3
sorry.
years ago, maybe not even 3.
I'm doubling down. I don't care.
I'm doubling down.
When I joined Steam.
Logan,
Indie-
Tim, when do you
I've
not
been-
fucking
I've
double down?
recently put in an interest to indie games.
Kill a
too.
dog.
But yeah,
You're
other
out
than
there.
that,
So, other than that, yeah, that's it. Here I am.
Oh, he was
Mordecai
legit.
Murdoch, guys.
He was. So wait, did he record? Hang on. Can Can we go over this?
PC gamer.
Because what I'm gathering is
do we want to break it down?
What I'm gathering is he recorded his screen of a montage that he put together. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's exactly what happened. He was playing the video through
the sniper.
I want to say it was like Windows Video Player or something.
Yeah.
Playing in the
What it
background
looked
of
like.
Series Sound,
Looks like something different.
original Xbox.
But then, like,
I made
2012 was a different
not
place.
Even 3. 4 years ago. That's when I joined the
Boy, was it fucking
Yeah.
ever.
oh man. Anyways,
We all thought we were gonna die.
But I was
anyways,
waiting for it.
all right. We're leaving the video portion for right now. So let's discuss about the success of the ZSS DF000.
Was there success?
Oh yeah.
Slight, but still success.
Oh yeah. Definitely. We got 8 subscribers on our main channel.
Going full gatekeeper, but my Call of Duty montage clan got 25 subscribers.
Have you know?
I'm sorry. Are you bringing up your
BWF, my dude.
Wait, Tim has a
Oh.
thing.
Yeah, Tim had a thing a long time ago where he streamed his Minecraft.
Oh no, not that one.
Wait, didn't he link us to his?
No, I didn't.
Dude,
Other
Yes,
people
you
did.
did.
Because they know.
Tim will never,
That's-
ever, like, out of
it's
his own
my
He will
heart.
not
secret.
acknowledge it. It's his own. It's his deep dark
So,
secret.
as one of Tim's best friends, I will put it up on this podcast right now. I have seen it
I have also seen it.
without Tim's consent, and guys, it's absolutely the cringiest thing in
It's
the
not
world.
okay.
But that's why we keep it locked up. You can't even get to
Keep
it
it
on
on
the
the
YouTube channel
the
anymore.
lockdown.
But just understand, it is.
I did my time, and I won out.
Oh, you've been out, my dude. Trust me. If you were still on that level, and I wouldn't know you, we would be talking today.
No, but
So also, real quick, while we're here, I just want to say shouts out to the 6 viewers we've got
Yeah,
right
shouts
now.
out to our 6 viewers currently.
You are all very appreciated. And if you guys do want to make suggestions of stuff that we could talk about in a future podcast, you're
Or
more
now.
than welcome to. Or now,
We-
yeah.
We
We've
and
got-
Tim have gone full podcast talking to the chat. So
We have set schedules, but they're not set. Does that make sense?
yeah, not
Like,
still, nothing is.
there's
Yeah.
Nothing's forever.
flexibly set.
So since you guys got to see a video,
Go back to gatekeeping. All right. Well, what other? Oh, I think my favorite
I mean,
copy
besides-
pasta that has to do with gatekeeping is the Rick and Morty one.
I think
He's like, you have to have a certain level of intelligence to understand Rick and Morty. And
Oh,
like
yeah,
all
Logan,
that shit.
Logan gatekeeps he gatekeeps a lot on Facebook about older conductors
Oh,
in the world of music and how they just don't have a sense of like fun or don't have a noticeable bone in their body when it comes to seeing modernized music in an orchestral
format.
an orchestral environment, if that makes sense, and just all the
I
Chris is
gatekeep
bad.
Chris's bad at video games.
Oh,
So wait, when you
Oh.
say name 3 of Gatekeeping's albums, are you talking about Gatekeeper, the heavy metal band? Because I can name 3 of their albums. So I got you there. I'm not gatekeeping. It's
just because you're sharing memes doesn't mean you're not gatekeeping. I'd just like to point that out.
he got you there.
damn.
Shouts
I
out
mean,
to
the whole-
Shouts out to Gatekeeper, the heavy metal band, because they are actually
Truth.
quite good.
But you very much do gatekeep because it's very, very, very shitty things that are going on in the modernized world of music with
Oh.
conductors that are older. So, not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that it is gatekeeping,
Hashtag
even though it
me
isn't.
too.
What?
What? So, anyways, guys, Harvey Weinstein went to jail recently. How about that?
Yeah.
For
you guys
what
see the-
reason?
Did you guys see the? Well, no, he's being taken into court. But did you see the video of him being escorted?
No.
And he's
No.
all smiley and shit because he knows he's gonna go to a good ass prison because he's in a good ass place. Fuck
Oh,
that guy.
yep. Yeah.
Fuck Harvey
That's the
Weinstein.
perks of being rich and
Tim,
Being
don't
an
do it.
asshole.
Oh, okay.
Being a dick.
And white.
Damn it! I really thought you weren't gonna do it. I thought we saved you. But then you went and did it anyways.
Yeah, no, you were wrong, man.
Yeah,
you
what
were
can you
very
do? You can't win every time.
Can't win ever anymore, dude.
Not with Tim. Tim
No.
refuses to let you
You
win.
just gotta let shit happen.
So yeah, that happened. Harvey Weinstein. He's done.
Well, yeah,
that
but
whole
still.
What about
It's been coming for a while.
something I do want to talk about is dead artist.
Dead artist.
Yeah. So like they're dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
like Whitney Houston.
yeah, actually her specifically because she's in the news again. Her bathroom's in the news, I should say.
What?
It's pretty interesting.
Because Kanye
topic.
West took a picture of the bathroom that she overdosed and died in and
What?
put it on the album cover of Pusha T's new album. Now, I haven't heard that album, but from what I've been told, it covers a lot of... It's rapping from the perspective of an opioid addict, is what I'm gathering. And apparently Whitney Houston's family, they're kind of peeved.
Kind of a little pissed.
Whoa,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're a little peeved that you know how much Kanye West paid for that fucking photo?
Too
How
goddamn much.
$85,000.
Well,
Yeah, too
that's
goddamn much.
that's chump change to him, to be honest. Though.
I don't know. He's in debt, isn't he? Is he still in debt?
I mean, he's homies with the president right now, and that president happens to be Trump. And I don't
Hey,
know if
you
you've
can
seen.
talk about Lil Pump now. Oh, okay. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. All my biz love do cocaine. Is that how it goes? That's how it goes, right? Yeah, I think that's right.
Why can we talk about it now? Why couldn't we talk about it before?
Well, he wants us to talk about it. Logan wants us to talk about Lil Pump. It's his favorite rapper. It's
Lil
scary.
Lil
So
Pump's
are
new girlfriend, Lil Tyre. She's
I thought he was about to say Lil Tay, and I was gonna get concerned there. I was like, he's not 6'9".
Haha!
Oh, by the way, Tim, I never got to talk to you about this. I looked a lot more into his case and like his alibi and stuff.
I
So
mean, Lil
technically,
Pump's
he's
been
not
dead since the moment he started.
So technically, he's not a pedophile rapist.
Well, okay, yeah, I know that.
I see where your point is.
From what I was reading.
Well, the thing is like,
Lil Peep is a dead artist. Literally,
well,
he's dead.
the whole deal
Been
with
dead, yeah.
the whole deal with 6ix9ine is that he unknowingly shared child pornography because he didn't think so.
Yeah.
Or he didn't believe it was.
He also
Is
tried
this
to
the
turn
guy-
himself in like 30 times too. Apparently.
Is that the guy that he fucking gave the excuse I was trying to show my kids tentacle porn?
No. That's Kurt. What the fuck is that guy's name?
We call him porn.
He's an activist. We call him the hentai man.
The hentai man.
The hentai
yeah.
man. It's like
He
he's got some retarded
opened up
ass name.
Sharing of the hentais on his channel. That's right.
Jesus Christ.
Shouts out.
Sounds
to,
like a Friday night for Logan.
I think it's like
Well-
Eigenwald or some crazy shit like that. I don't know.
Actually, no, Logan's a fucking intellectual. I'm sorry, he doesn't watch hentai. He watches Phineas and Ferb porn.
Oh no!
Shouts out to Zootopia porn, dude.
No.
No.
Stop. This is
Carrying
stop.
on. Carrying on. Wait, which one was the Xan? Lil Peep was the Xanax OD, my dude. And even then, he didn't even OD off of the Xanax specifically. It was the fentanyl that someone put inside of the Xanax that killed him.
I was about to say, I don't think I've ever heard of anyone actually overdosing of a Xanax. I'm
Well,
sure it's happened, but I've
Pump,
never actually heard of it.
They're both SoundCloud rappers, so I can see how you mix them up, and they also both have Lil in their name, but doesn't fucking everyone today.
Lil Peep,
Lil Pump, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Yachty, Lil Boat.
The only Lil that I actually respect is Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne, yeah.
He's been around
He had
for
a
a
few
long
good
time.
songs.
Did you know that he's 35 years old?
Yeah, he looks way older than that, let me tell you.
Him and Nicki Minaj are the same age.
The meth has gotten...
I never realized that until the other day. Also, apparently Nicki Minaj is dating Eminem.
Oh my god.
How about that? How about
Why would you
that?
take one of the shittiest? Okay, personal opinion for people who are watching might get offended. Personal opinion: I think Nicki Minaj is one of the worst rappers to ever come out of music in the modern ages. That's just my opinion. I think that her voice goes extremely deep, and she tries to sound like a man a lot, and it just doesn't work. She just sounds dumb. But how could you take that, one of the worst rappers of all time, and then put her with one of the greatest of all times?
Is that why Eminem's new album sucked?
God.
Or is that why every
Nicki
album after?
fucking Minaj.
Okay, actually, no. I did like the Marshall Mathers LP too.
The Marshall
but I didn't
Mathers
like anything beyond that. I wasn't a huge Recovery fan.
Well, to be fair, I preferred Nicki Minaj to Cardi B.
I prefer I prefer getting hit by a bus to Cardi B, Tim. So that's not saying much.
Let's just be honest. I feel like that should be better.
She talks, and my brain cells are just like, well, this is the end.
I was watching like music video sins, and he did one of her, or I think her newest song, and she rhymed her name so many times with her name. She literally just said Cardi.
I'm Cardi B.
Yeah, she literally just says it like 20 different times. I'm just like, this isn't good. How is this?
That one Australian bitch.
Iggy Azalea.
Oh yeah.
Iggy Azalea. She sucks dick too.
She is. She looks like she'd suck a mean dick. If I'm honest with you.
She.
They're not.
How she got her rise to glory.
Yeah.
Tell you what, them lips be doing something else than just rap.
So what I wanted to get to with dead artists is, when is it okay to make fun of them being dead?
Okay, so I feel like. Go ahead, Tit. Go ahead.
Well, it's pretty subjective. I mean.
I think it also
Because
depends on
people
attachment to the person too.
Some people will consistently and forever have an attachment to that specific artist.
There's
and
still
they
people
won't
who want to ride
ever
Kurt
be
Cobain's
accept-
dead dick. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I was gonna say, people. I mean, for example, just the other fucking day. This is an old meme, but I just saw it the other day on Facebook. It's a picture from Fallout 4, and it's a sawed-off short-barreled shotgun, and it's called Kurt Cobain's mic, and that shit kills me.
I think that. But what I was noticing was, what I was thinking to myself is, how many times can these people say the same joke? Because I saw a picture. It was of Dave Grohl, and he was talking about when he got famous, and he was like, I wasn't spending all my money on hookers and blow. I was like, oh, I can afford another grill. Nice. And then there were people. There were like 17 of the same comment that was like, yeah, well, Kurt Cobain could afford more shotgun bullets. So, I don't know.
Well.
Like,
then it's like talking about, like, I guess variety, but with Kurt Cobain, it's just like he committed suicide by shotgun. It's not like we can make a grill joke.
I mean, you can make something else up, because I'm literally talking 17 of the same exact comment about buying bullets, and I'm just like, and then on top of that, you have 17 of the other comments that are like, it's really insensitive to come in here and make fun of this guy's death and not about boop bada boo bada ba. I mean, I'm offended and you hurt my feelings. And Kurt Cobain's a hero, and even though he could only averagely play guitar and he didn't write music that great, but it happens.
That's just life, dude. You're never gonna get away from that. That's just the modern life. People are gonna get offended about everything you say.
Debatable.
Well, to be fair, it's just a subject that you can't just expect yourself to say a bad joke and just be like, expect everybody to enjoy it. I mean, granted, it's the internet, and you're displaying to a general audience of, you don't know who they are. I mean, yeah, it's granted they never knew the rock star or whatever, but if people get mad about it, it's their own deal. There's no use in like mocking them. I mean, say it's somebody made fun of one of your all-time dearest things, and you punch him in the face, then
okay, I'm never gonna react like that because someone made fun of something I like.
That's a bit much.
Yeah.
Well, no, we talked about like the whole discussion about making rape jokes about family or younger siblings.
Well, that's different. That's a family member. It's not some rock star that I listen to. Yeah, and post-mortem jokes are a little bit different than joking about molesting my younger sibling. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, Tim.
I mean, I see where you're going with it, though.
So suicide is not nowhere equatable to.
Oh, suicide's a joke. Do it, pussy. No, okay, that was a little insensitive. Anyways, my point here is, It hits a little bit closer to home if you talk about molesting, like a family member of mine, instead of me, say, making a joke about this fucking heroin head blowing his head off, right?
And he's been dead for quite a long time,
Over
like
20
30
years.
plus years.
Yeah, it's been 20 years now. Like,
Has it been 20?
yeah, he died in.
I thought it's been 30 plus.
He died in 96, right? Or like around that area, in 93, 94 maybe. I don't know.
Oh fuck me.
He
Yeah,
died in the
you're right.
90s for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ian Curtis has been dead for over 30 years though, so he's got that going on for him.
It's just for me. It's just whenever you also make a big deal of like, oh, these people are so offended. It's just like, why do you care?
Why do
You
I
made the
care?
joke.
Well, in a sense, it's kind of like I feel like. I guess nothing's offensive to me, in a way.
Well,
So I just don't
Okay,
see the
so-
point in
I think I can shed a little light if you guys don't mind.
shed the light.
So Tim, I
Nice.
think I see what you're saying. Like, if you made the joke, and whether it be offensive or not offensive, if someone takes offense to it, then why are you even like acknowledging them? You know, you
Yeah.
could just move on with your day and not worry about it at all. That's what
Mhm.
you're getting at, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think what Tyler's point to that is Tyler will make a joke. It might have been offensive to someone. And instead of just going on with life, he likes to let people understand why he feels like they shouldn't have been offended. And I don't see a point against that. Because like Tyler just said, you know, I don't take offense to really anything except for raping my dead
Yeah,
siblings
don't
and
do that.
shit like that.
Yeah.
That's, and like you said earlier, that's a totally different
Threats
level.
are
Like,
threats are an entire different. I don't see much humor in actual threats. You know.
And also another thing that me and Tyler are actually kind of really bad for, or I don't even know about Tyler, I just know for me, responding to those people that have been super triggered always gets a laugh out of me. Because if they're offended,
Oh,
no
yeah.
matter what I say, they're going to continue being offended at that point. Unless
Well,
I
yeah.
just blatantly come out and apologize. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's bait, but to like the whole degree of if people like trying to explain to people like why it's okay for this joke to be made. At that point, it's just arguing potatoes against carrots because you're arguing based on your sentimentality, where you're just able to be detached from your own emotions to just like, oh, okay, you're being stupid for being emotionally attached.
Well, I know when to like comedy versus reality. I understand, right?
Uh-huh.
And I can see the humor in dark things because I realize that it's being done in a comedic sense. Like just hopping on someone's grave and being like, ha 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 ha, you're dead. It's not very funny. That's not comedic. It's the setup and then the punchline that I'm like, aha,
you
that's
give it all
funny.
in like a minute or so. Yeah.
It's like, oh,
No time
okay,
given
that's
for that
funny.
fucking one at all, man.
And I mean, I'm being completely hypocritical on the subject though, because I made a joke about the Texas shooting the day out.
I just
so-
assumed you were being contrarian for the sake of being contrarian. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
Which would be a Tim thing to
That
do.
no,
so.
that's definitely that's Tim's entire life. It's just
Hmm.
playing contrarian to anything I say.
You got to be careful with some stuff that you say. You got to be careful with some stuff that you want to put up on the internet. All sorts of shit that you just got to be careful.
I mean, yeah,
You've been the wrong person. I remember. Okay, can we talk about death threats?
oh god.
Yeah,
I received 3 of them the day that Donald Trump got elected. Because
Jesus Christ.
I didn't spread anything on
Mhm.
Facebook when it happened. I did before because I knew it pissed people off, and I love that shit when people
I often do
legitimately
even
get
with shit
so
I don't believe
pissed
in.
off. I think, granted, that if you voted for, now this is not meant to get super political. It's just
Mhm.
for a second. I will agree.
Oh god.
Holy shit,
Let's go.
Sorry, I was
Logan,
just
are
reading
you-
Logan's
did-
in the chat.
Logan, are
God
you
damn
watching
it.
the stream from like 30 minutes ago, bro? You need to get with the now. We're that shit. I added it at you a long time ago, so
Nah, I think he's just making statements.
he
He's
making
just stating
statements,
his
assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is okay. Like we're talking,
Assuming?
we were just talking about getting offended and shit. I love it. Good
There you
stuff. But yeah, no. If you voted for Hillary, I think you're a fucking idiot.
Mhm.
I'll continue to think that because that's just my personal mentality. But I would never send an actual threat to anyone for
Oh,
doing
yeah.
what they had the free right to do. The day that Donald Trump got elected, I got 3 death threats through Facebook, through Snapchat, and then in person while I was walking out of the music building.
Shouts
Oh,
out
yeah,
to death
and
threats. Go on.
Shouts out to death threats, man. They
Yeah,
really
that
boost
point-
the ego
They
and
really
they get
get
them
me going.
They go.
Yeah. You know.
You really gotta win those.
Well, at that point, you're just dealing with people who had literally haven't grown out of like a child phase at that point, because no sane person who's actually developed an adult mindset would have done that.
Daddy
You got a
Trump,
point.
man. Logan naming it off like it is. So yes, our Lord and Savior Trump, he's been fantastic
Emperor
in this
Trump.
country. But
Trump fingered my
man,
asshole in Mexico once. Anyways, moving
I think-
on.
can you say that you've sucked Daddy's Trump off?
No, but that
Daddy.
that Mrs. Storms lady sure can.
I was gonna say I wouldn't know what
Topical.
that's like, but you never know, you know.
Topical.
There we go, guys. What is the situation with that? Has anything developed in that at all?
I'm not sure. I
no.
know that Trump's lawyer
No.
got raided. They're looking through his stuff, I guess.
Oh yeah, because is he the one that paid her off to not say anything?
Yeah.
And then she did anyways. Fucking.
To be
bitch.
fair, I think Trump's lawyer was just an idiot in general.
Yeah, no, Trump's lawyer was not.
Like,
on the- Oh, hell
Everything
yeah,
he does and every statement that he's made is just like, are you serious?
Oh, that is straight
You-
bags of
what?
names right there.
You're the president for you're the fucking lawyer for the president of the United States, bro. How you fucking up this bad?
It's like he's just
Oh,
making
man.
the situation really worse for
Are
himself.
we gonna have a? Is Trump gonna have a Bill Clinton speech where he's like, "I did not have sexual relations with that woman." Okay. That's fake news. All right, it's a lie. All right, I'm celibate. Okay, thank you. Good night.
God, dude, I sure hope so, because that would actually, I would lose my shit. That'd be the funniest fucking thing to ever come off the internet, bro.
Oh,
Ever.
man. Yeah, what a time. Shouts out to Donald Trump for just being the greatest meme.
The
Ever.
greatest fucking meme.
It's a great meme, dude. I love
There's
it.
just really everything for Donald Trump, dude. There is fucking Valentine memes for fucking Donald Trump. I don't think that a president has been recognized and then shit on more times in stand-up comedy in history than Donald Trump.
It's just
That
because I don't
itself
think
is a meme.
anybody. It's just because it's like nobody expected it.
I think my favorite quote about Donald Trump from a stand-up comedian was the newest Netflix special from John Mulaney. Shouts out to John Mulaney. He is one of the best stand-up comedians I've ever seen in my life. And this is totally his joke. No copyright here. But he said, and I quote, "Donald Trump being in the White House is like a horse running loose inside of a hospital. And the hospital has been in a shit show for pretty much his whole term so far, and no one really likes him. And everyone's looking around trying to figure out what the fuck is going to happen next. Because no one knows, because it's a horse running loose in the fucking hospital. This has never happened, and it shouldn't have ever happened. And being someone that voted for the man, and I still agree with points. I agree. It's like watching a fucking horse that is clopping through the hospital, destroying so much shit. And everyone's like, well, what's going to happen next? I don't fucking know. It's a horse. It just walked in the emergency room, fucking stomped on the hippo from North Korea, and then fucking walked back out, and now he's doing something else again. We have no idea.
It's just funny for me because it's not even like Trump himself. It's just like the entire administration in general. Because there's like spokespeople for everybody, and they all say the different things, and there has to be like 14 clarifications of what's really going on. I'm just like, ¿Por qué?
I don't know what we're fucking talking about anymore, dude.
So, dead artist. What are some?
Yes.
Who are some dead artists you guys like?
Aside from really just basic people, there's not really. I've enjoyed Michael Jackson, but I'm not losing sleep over
Artist
it.
just means anyone, by the way. Da Vinci, yeah, okay. What? Oh, you fuck. Anyways,
you fuck.
go on.
Oh, my God.
I mean all walks of art, by
Chester-
the way.
I think Chester Bennington is a big one for me.
True.
Chester Bennington, for those of you who don't know, he was the lead singer for Linkin Park.
We were talking about Linkin Park last time we were on this podcast.
Offed himself about a year ago. Not even a year
I
ago.
know.
It's been
Yeah, no, it was this year.
less than a year. Yeah,
It's been a couple months.
been a couple months, I think. Yeah. So
Been a lot of
that's
musicians.
That's a big one
suicides
for
recently,
me.
actually.
True.
Because there was Chester Bennington, there was the Soundgarden lead singer as well.
For the reason I chose
Um,
Chester Bennington, because even though, granted, I agree with Tim, Michael Jackson's always a good one to jam out to every now and then, and Whitney Houston, one of the best vocalists of all time. Chester Bennington, I grew up listening to
I
Linkin
actually
Park.
agree with Logan. I don't know if he's memeing when he says that, but I actually agree. So
What?
he said Minutes to Midnight is better than Meteora, don't at me.
Oh.
I agree with that. I don't know. I can see why people would disagree with that, but I definitely like Minutes to Midnight better than Meteora.
I feel like I'm indifferent about that one.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know enough about either of the two to give an actual
Maybe it's just
opinion.
because I listened to Minutes to Midnight all throughout middle school. That's probably why I love it so much. Can we just can we give a shout to how just an entire catalog of artistry probably died with David Bowie.
Yeah.
Shit, dude. David Bowie was like a legend, but I don't know about it actually killing something off.
I mean, literally anything he could create died with him. So I'm pretty sure it killed off an entire catalog of artistry.
Possibly.
Fans listen to
So Logan, I she's scared. Listen. All right, so we've got the Chris's and then we've got the Tylers.
Oh, that's funny.
That's essentially what Logan's saying. So Logan, I am gonna at you, and I'm gonna state that Hybrid Theory was better than any of those two albums.
Oh shit.
I'm adding at you.
I only have like 8 Linkin Park songs that I enjoy, and I don't really care what album they came from.
What songs are they though?
Oh,
Come on.
boy, time to pull up my illegally downloaded songs
Hell yeah, baby.
because Samsung was annoying just to download hard copy songs without streaming.
Right.
Linkin Park. I had 10 tracks. I mean, I had some pretty classic ones.
All right, Logan's pretty accurate with that statement.
What?
Hybrid Theory is only played in Hot Topics. I mean, I don't know. Crawling is played quite a bit in.
Crawling is quite a meme now.
Crawling is quite.
Crawling has become quite a meme now. I don't know. Also, the producer for Minutes to Midnight produces a bunch of my other favorite albums too.
I had
So-
2 songs that I really enjoyed off of Living Things. I think that's the album name.
What are they?
In My Remains and Lost in the Echo.
Oh, okay.
Those are pretty decent songs.
Not bad, not bad.
Crawling in my skin. Sorry.
Dude, I fucking
Logan
love the
typed it
more
in
just
chat.
crawling in, all crawling and crawl. That one.
Crawling in my crawl.
And it just it's got a
It just
repeat,
keeps
that's
going.
what-
Yeah, it's fucking beautiful. I don't know.
In the End is a really good one too from Hybrid Theory.
Oh
that
yeah, that's
I actually listen to every now and then. But then again, if you don't listen to In the End, are you really a Linkin Park fan?
Go back. But I mean, honestly, there's still freaking AMVs made from freaking India.
I figured what I've done would be the AMV song. Because I remember that being thrown around constantly in AMVs in 2007.
I swear he pronounced it EU.
What?
What?
Logan's fucking typing the chat.
What is he talking about?
He's
What?
he's talking about when I think he's talking about when Tim started talking.
Oh.
What about the AMVs? Because I'm pretty sure if you just Google Linkin Park AMV, pretty sure you'll still find In the End is the top thing being made.
I would look at Linkin Park AMVs, but I don't want to
Okay.
get copyrighted. So.
But I don't disagree
Oh,
with
that's
you.
what he's talking about. These wounds, they will not heal. That's what he's talking about. He's talking about how he
Heal.
pronounced heal, like 2 syllables. Heal.
I feel like Logan decided to go ahead and have a throwback moment. Now he's listening to the Linkin Park song. Which, by the way, if you are, shouts out to you. You know how to do a podcast.
Hi guys, this is your every 35-minute reminder to be sure to, if you're enjoying this podcast, be sure to follow the channel. If you're not, I don't know why you're still here 35 minutes in.
Don't criticize.
Yeah, I'm very sensitive. Please don't say anything mean.
Yeah, Jenna's a little bitch. You gotta be careful with that one. Alright, so is there any other dead artists that we'd like to talk about while we're here? Before we do that, I'd like to point out Linkin Park released a song, and it was called. It was a very shitty song. Did not like it. It's because they tried to take an EDM stance with this thing, I think.
What?
Well, I haven't liked
Is
Linkin
it- are you
Park
talking
since
about their
Minutes to
newest
Midnight,
stuff?
So.
Yeah, some of the newest shit. I don't remember.
Because I know Heavy got a lot of like,
Heavy. I do not like Heavy.
Ooh.
Just because it's
debates.
so different.
Tim likes Heavy.
Yeah,
I did
enjoyed
not.
it.
Okay, so was it a bad song? No, but yes.
Well, yeah.
In EDM stance, it had a lot of EDM stuff about it. If you listen to Cruella or Marshmello or any of those people, you'll understand that it. I mean, we could say it was pretty much the entire album, but just that song specifically is what stood out to me.
Yeah. I mean, that was basically the only song that really ever mattered. That was like the only thing that actually got like any. Like
I listened to like one song, like one other song. I don't even remember the name of it from that actual entire album, and I just couldn't. But what I didn't like was that Linkin Park changed essentially. Like it wasn't Linkin Park anymore. It wasn't the rock or then the rock with the rap going on. It was just EDM. And
yeah, it was a pretty hard.
For
change.
me, I just didn't like it. And am I saying that changing is bad? No. There's a lot of good changes out there, but I don't think that was one that was necessary or good. If anyone would like to argue that one with me, you are more than welcome to, and I will have a polite discussion with you about it.
I just enjoyed Heavy. It was just like it was a good like I guess listen along song. For me it's not going to be like my top 10 songs of all time. But I don't think it was terrible.
Well,
I understand why people like dislike it because of the huge change, but
Okay, well, I'll give it a positive note. Here's a positive note for it from me. Listening to the lyrics really gives you a better understanding of why he decided to go through with his suicide. Because if you listen to it, he constantly is talking about like he doesn't like where his mind at is right now. He doesn't enjoy why life is the way it is right now, and everything just constantly is piling up, and life just seems so heavy all the time. So I thought that was a really interesting, basically almost a cry for help, if you think about it.
If you want to listen to an artist's cry for help, check out I was going to say the entire Joy Division discography, but yeah, David Bowie's final song is another good one too. But just like every Joy Division song is literally Ian Curtis just being like, please help me. Like, but I don't blame him, because imagine being him at like 23 years old, having seizures in the 80s. You're going through a divorce with your wife because you cheated on her, and your band just got like this astounding popularity, and you're gonna fly across the world to perform in a totally different country. I get it. That's a lot of fucking pressure to be under, especially when you're already going through a divorce. Why do I have all this knowledge? I read his wife's book. Well, even if he didn't, the marriage was already crumbling, Tim. It didn't matter.
Like
that was just a nail in the
coffin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially. That pressure was gonna be there no matter what.
My stance still stands. You married something and you're unhappy with it? Oh yeah, let's just force it down our throats until it works, right?
I mean, that's what most
that's
couples
a big
do.
thing for me. That's a big thing for me. It's just
why. Oh, Tim got on that next level of triggered for like.
It's just a why moment.
Tim sounds like he beats.
If you hate each other's guts, if you're in a relationship and you pass by each other in the hallway and you're about to stab at each other, what's the point?
You could say that they were fucking probably used to it since they'd been together for 8 years, I think, something like that. So you could just say that they were probably comfortable in that situation, and it's hard to break off from a relationship that you've been a part of for like the past 8 years of your life.
Well, at the same time, hating every moment of it.
Tim, they're fucking married for 8 years. That's not something you just go, oh, this is hard, and jump out of it.
This is hard.
Well, I didn't say this is hard.
No one.
I'm not saying that whatsoever. If it's for 8 years and you constantly have begrudging thoughts about each other,
I don't think it was.
annoyed at each
I don't
other,
think they hated each other for 8 years, Tim. Something tells me that that's not the situation.
That has been a thing. I've known lots of people throughout the years that my mom and dad knew, and they got a divorce 14 years later.
Yeah,
and they're like, "Oh, we hated every moment of it. There was not a single happy moment." I'm like, "Well, then why the fuck would you do that?"
Yeah, see, I'm not like if you're talking about a specific person. I wasn't talking about a specific person. I'm just saying in general, there are relationships where there's been
long periods
of time.
I'm referring to the events leading up to Ian Curtis's death. I'm not talking about marriage in general here.
Oh no, then yeah. At first, well, obviously there hasn't been something if they got married in the first place.
Yeah.
But
here's something I find interesting.
Okay.
And this is like kind of going off of the dead artist whole thing and going into like a suicide talk.
I love suicide talks.
I never really understood why, but that's fine. You don't have to, because it doesn't matter if you understand or not. Other people do, and other people do suffer from it. And there have been people that have killed themselves because of it. Plenty of people. But I try to get an understanding of where people's depression comes from. For example, big Hollywood names. We'll just use Kurt Cobain, for example. He was huge in the late 80s, the early 90s. Or wait, I'm sorry. Didn't he start in the early 80s?
They started like 89.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
So late 80s, yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
And they blew up. They were a huge band. Lots of people listened to them. They basically created, or no, they didn't basically. They did invent a brand new genre of music, unintentionally, as me and Tyler were talking about one night. And just making lots of money, getting to travel the world and see shit and do what they love the most. And then he killed himself over one person. And to me, that's always been very... Okay, so it was a lot more shit than just that one person.
It's not just that stupid bitch.
Okay, well, it was another one of those, like, that was the final nail in the coffin. That's what that was. It wasn't just her, but there's a lot of shit that he dealt with in his life. He was abused as a child. He grew up in a real shitty home.
He also hated being famous, too.
Which, yeah, was interesting.
He absolutely hated it.
I mean, it's the classic thing of, like, money doesn't buy happiness.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, not at all. But let me tell you,
you also got to think about...
Student, I could use a couple dollars.
I think more of the population believes that... I don't remember where I read it, but it's like a statistic where they took a survey. Do you believe that Kurt Cobain killed himself, or do you think he was, his wife had him killed by someone? And I believe that, I think that the survey said that more people believe that his wife had him killed than people who believe that he killed himself. And I mean,
behind that.
if you look into it, Tim, number one, they immediately, it's very rare that a case is opened up and then closed the same day with next to no investigation. This one was. And then also, whenever they did a, what's it called, Austin?
Autopsy?
Well, yeah, it's part of the autopsy, but it's like sort of where they're figuring out what was in his system at the time when he died.
Oh, they're doing a blood. It's a blood analysis tox report.
Yeah, so he did it. They did the tox report, and according to whoever does that, Kurt Cobain had so much heroin in his system at the time he wouldn't have been able to even control or even been able to handle a shotgun, let alone pick one up, put it in his mouth, load it, and blow his brains out. So it's very debatable if you want to believe that that he killed himself, then I can see why you would. And if you think that he was murdered, then I can also see that standpoint as well. So it's just one of those situations where it's just like Tupac dying and Biggie dying and how they never found the killers and all that. So, you know, it's just one of those situations. Conspiracy theories, my dude.
Well, with the case, it's
Conspiracy
like
theories.
focusing on the case aspect. It's a little hard to argue because if it's ruled as a suicide or if it appears as a suicide at the initial glance,
You
then
still have
what
to
if
investigate it. You don't just open and close a case immediately.
Oh yeah, no, you
No.
have to go through an
There's
entire
so much
investigative process,
paperwork
and it can take
behind
months,
opening it
years.
and then also closing it. So to open and close a case the same day is very much a rarity, even if you deem it as suicide right away. So
Because usually you have to get back that autopsy report and that tox report.
mm-hmm.
They have to do an entire head-to-toe assessment of the body and like look at the internals, check for fractures, all this other stuff before you're even allowed to officially rule it as something.
And all
It's
of
an
that in one
unofficially
day.
ruled homicide, an unofficially ruled suicide, all that stuff until the lab reports come back.
Yeah. So
Oh shit!
where were you going with that, Austin?
I believe the point that I was trying to make was I just never understood why people that are famous or people that have what seems to be the perfect life, which of course you never know like what's going on in their personal life. But it's like for me as someone who I do have a pretty good life, but I mean I'm going to one of the hardest schooling programs I've ever been a part of in my life, and it's absolutely depressing as shit. I was bullied excessively as a kid, like, but I never like once had the thought of killing myself, and so it's just confusing to me. Is all.
Well, in the famous aspect, you're always constantly under a lens.
Oh yeah, and anything you do, you get critiqued.
Yeah, it's like if you do something in your like local or like word would get around, but like you do something as a pop star, then people are just like, "Oh my
Everyone
god!"
knows it. How
Yeah.
could you?
How fucking could you,
Especially
man?
now.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
especially.
Oh yeah, dude. You talk about that shit now. Like I'm sure someone somewhere is super fucking pissed off with me right now.
Plus relationships, I bet
They're like,
that
this
level.
is not okay. You should not be talking about stuff like this. You don't know what they're going through. Well, yes and no. I do know what it's like to be depressed as fuck, and I do know what it's like to go through a really shitty life. So I do understand, but I also don't walk in their shoes. So there's
Yeah,
the
there's just-
non-understanding part.
There's also it's just like too many factors. You can also take like a look at their social aspects where everything seems to be like a give and take.
Oh yeah.
Everything or everybody's just a connection rather than an actual genuine relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really have confidence or
And then you-
confidence.
Also have the whole, it could be a mental instability problem. Like they do have a mental disability on a level, because I know, no names being named, I know someone that a family member, he shot himself in the face with a shotgun because he spilt salt on the floor and the wife got angry at him.
Jesus.
He killed himself over that. Maybe there was stuff leading up to it. I don't really remember, but
At that
I do
point,
remember,
I mean, it's like an initial thing, but that sounds like emotional abuse.
Yeah.
He's been
yeah,
enduring that for quite a bit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking so. Either he was mentally disabled or mentally unstable, or the wife had just been a fucking bitch for a long time.
Mm.
But there's stuff like that happens, and you're like, oh. Talk about overreacting over spilled milk. Well, spilled salt in this case, but
You were just supposed to throw it over your shoulder.
you're supposed
Not
to
grab
throw
a-
it over your shoulder. Don't grab the 12 gauge, Jimmy. It's
I have
not
a, I have
time
a, I have a story I want to tell actually, based off of that. Just talking about, overreactions. My buddy Chris, Austin knows Chris, not the Chris in our group, but the Chris that I act with.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Mhm.
So he was telling me this story about this unsolved murder in our town. That happened I don't fucking know, for fucking ever ago. And basically, what happened was there was this guy. I don't know this guy's name. This guy owned a junkyard, right? And something that you learn with this guy is, number one, he's an asshole, and two, you never try to haggle with him. One of Chris's friends went down to buy a old beat-up car from him, and he tried to haggle with him. The guy was like, no. So then later on that week, Chris's friend gets a call from this guy, and he's like, hey, remember that car you wanted to talk about? Come on down to the yard. So Chris's friend hops in his car, he drives down to the yard. He gets there, and the car that he wanted is now in the little crusher thing.
What?
And the guy brings him over to it, and the guy crushes the car right in front of him.
Oh
And he's
my
like,
God.
now you can buy it for that price that you wanted. So, so,
That's a sociopathic.
so someone, yeah, and then one day someone fucking shot this guy and murdered him and took all his fucking money. And
I mean, shit,
we
dude.
still don't know who.
I
they still
don't
don't know
really
who it is to this
blame
day.
those people.
I mean, shit, dude. If you're gonna be an asshole, you better be ready to back it up. Like,
If he did like something like that just casually, and I can just only imagine what he does to other people.
it was like on like a casual basis.
Do I think that he was a huge dickhead and he needed something to happen? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I think murder was something to resort to?
No, I don't think we need to
No,
pock
but
him right
That's
away.
a bit much.
But
I
it's
mean,
easy to understand.
But he
yeah.
also didn't trust banks, and so he carried all of his money, all of it.
Oh, at that
all the
point, it's just
time.
like,
You're asking to
oh,
be
you know
robbed.
this one guy.
I imagine he went into shops and was like, "Oh yeah, I can't find a one in here, so here's 100, and just make the change for it." Like
There's
you're
a difference-
asking to be mugged at that point. You know, you
There's
can
difference
carry
between putting
carry
your
chump
money
change.
the
you know.
bed and then actually carrying your $200,000 total fucking life allowance.
He made someone's life by getting his taken away. I'm sure he was an asshole about it too. Guy probably held a gun to him and was like, "Give me all your money." He's like, "Ha, over my cold dead." Okay. Anyways,
Well, now that that's over,
It's gonna be warm still, but it's supposed to work.
it's warm, but shit, I'm sorry. I don't have the time to wait. I gotta go. Wee woo, wee woo. Oh shit, I really gotta go.
next
Do I have to
up-
put him in the freezer?
Get on the ground.
I just let him freeze, please.
I was just
Okay.
I was just thinking of Austin in that when we were in that RP server, that prison RP server. I was like, that is not in regulation. As he's like shooting me in the back. Ah!
Dude,
You
I
got
remember when we
erect!
were playing that fucking server and the guy got in and I told him to do something like 5 times and then I finally shot him and he's like, I'm getting my fuck. No, the reason I shot him is because he was like, finally responded. He's like, I'm getting my fucking mic in, prick. How about you give me a second? And then I
Stop
killed
being
him
a
and got
cunt.
pissed. He's like, I used to be a moderator on this, so I know what I'm talking about. Speaking of funny, stupid shit, Tyler, can we bring the funny shit in just for a little bit and then we can come back to this?
Dude, we can always bring
If
in
we want
funny
to.
shit. Yeah, what is it?
Alright, so I would like to go over the rules of the ZSS.
All right, let me get in my Steam.
I was about
so
to
that
say,
I
I'm
can,
just
I
like,
can do
wasn't there
that.
a lot more to that?
Holy fuck, there's so much more.
Let me read these rules as the man
It's
who made
fucking
them.
intense, dude. Fucking intense.
Let me look at this. Pussy.
Take a look
Quiet.
at pussy.
Excuse me.
When I turn on the air conditioning, there won't be any air.
There, just pussy falls out.
I recommend that you take a shower before you come here.
Because when you get in my shower, there will be no water. It's just pussy falling out. Holy Christ, dude. I fucking love that shit.
Wait, what am I doing? All right.
So was this whole ZS like designed to create or like gain more members? Or did you guys are just like, well, there's just the 4 of us, and here's the rules that
I
we'll all have
mean,
to
no,
abide by.
there were more than 4 of us in there. It's just
Oh.
actively there were the 4 of us.
Ah.
So, all right. So here's the rules of the ZSS on November 6th. I think is that 8th or is that 6th? I can't tell. My eyes are non-functional. 2012. I posted the rules.
Yeah, you got it. You got it right.
All
You
right.
got it right.
Rule number 1. Don't place yourself higher than anyone. There is no rank here in ZSSDF000. Yes, I will be saying the entire name the whole time. Rule number 2.
What's the point?
No arguing.
Let me tell you, we broke the fuck out of that rule.
Constantly.
We broke the
That's
fuck
not
out
a good rule in general. It's just like there's absolutely no conflict whatsoever. You have
Rule.
an opinion about this person?
Shut up. We'll get to that rule later. Rule number 3. I just want to shout out my spelling here for final decisions. So decisions, DEISIONS.
Yep.
Final decisions are final decisions. No questions. Parentheses. See Rule 3, the rule that you are actively reading. Rule number 4. No one is to be brought into tech group unless she is first ran by the administrators.
Which there was no administrators.
But
it was just
There
Tyler
was.
and
It's
Shane.
me and Shane, yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Shut
know
up.
you guys were-
Number 5. Purposely messing up is funny the first 10 times. Don't be a troll fag the whole time we're playing. Parentheses. Tyler.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Hang on, what's the chat say? 2012? Yeah, Logan, to be honest. Number 6. Don't only record with ZSSDF000. You all have your own channels for a reason. That's kind of
well, I did that one anyways.
true. Number 7. Original content, please. Doing the same game as someone is fine, but please no use of another commentator's cliche / lines, catchphrases. We break that one all the time now. We all just say the same shit now.
What?
Number 8. Don't bring your personal life into ZSS and or videos unless it's funny. We do this for hilarity. This is not your diary.
Let me tell you, if you are on the verge of depression, you take that shit
Yeah.
somewhere else. You don't fucking do that here.
Talk
What's
to
the
the
podcast?
barrel of the gun, not us. 9. Number 9. Personal attacks on any certain person, ZSS or not, will not be welcomed in this group. Please talk it out with a person in a mature manner. I can get behind that one. That one's
But we
fine
did
with
that
me.
one all the fucking time,
Yeah.
too.
Number 10. Don't be a crybaby faggot asshole. Enough said.
Yeah, Logan.
Damn.
Number 11. Votes will be taken. If the votes are tied, the decisions are left up to the administrators. Number 12. Advertising us is welcome. Try not to attract faggots.
Well,
I think Shane pushed you for that one. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he did.
I don't even think we're using faggots as in like gay people. I think it just
No,
means
I
people we
mean-
don't like.
So literally everyone on fucking Gmod that's not us.
Oh, this is the best rule. Number 13. Do not speak to any members of nonsensical gamers. They are of no worth and no help to us.
Mind you, me
Okay,
and Logan
man.
have absolutely no fucking clue who this group is, but we knew from the second that we joined, you're not allowed to talk to them.
Don't talk to these fucking people.
Do not talk to them.
14. Please sign all of your posts with your name at the bottom so we don't have any unknown stuff going down. Thank you for reading ZSS rules. Sincerely, Deadpool, Run and Gunner.
That was his name.
That
during
was my name.
2012.
Yeah.
damn it.
Hang on, let me see. I'm going to read some more of these, actually. Hang on.
I think one of my favorites is the recording schedule. Shane, he put, there will be no recording today simply because I just don't give a flying vagina.
Shout
Yep.
out. Shane is still the same person
Yeah.
he was all those years ago. Let me read Shane's welcome post real quick.
Oh my.
So on August 16th, 2012, he posted, "Thank you guys for joining Zombie Suppression Squad! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. I am your owner. Protocol Vid. ZSS hashtag hand to hand. If you are reading this, it is because I have selected you to join. This clan is a clan for screaming and hurting the innocent. If you don't like that, then get the fuck out. Plain and simple. Enjoy!
Wow, remember when I went on that rant and edgelord?
What?
This is the edgelord.
This is the edge we were talking about.
This is the edgy shit.
Man, whatever happened to Churro? I miss him.
Oh, I don't fucking know, dude. He just stopped talking one day.
Shout
I don't
out to
blame him.
Churro. Alright, I'm hoping to record something today for 2013. So if I could get some of us to come together for some games, CSGO, Left 4 Dead, Payday, any games we can get on together, that'd be great. K, thanks, bye. I think 2013 must have been when I started actually coming into my own as a person. Like, 'cause that sounds like some shit I'd say now.
Let me fucking tell you, some shit that you would say now is just a quote. I'm not sure how commonly I'll be able to sit down and record with filmmaking and all bitches on my dick. But I'll look to make time for it. Meanwhile, everyone start making content again. Peace and dank kush be with you. Oh man, 2013
Oh,
be alive,
what
man.
a world. So, Austin.
So, Tyler.
When are we resurrecting Paving Gaming?
Oh my fuck.
How many groups?
That was the one that we made after the ZSS died.
Yeah, we're resurrecting it now though. Shouts out to Paving Gaming, making the comeback. Let me read. I'm gonna read Austin's rules. Holy fuck. These are long as hell. All right, here we go.
And there's no, okay, 10. I don't know, I put number 19 at the bottom. I was like, wait, no, we don't need to go through all 19.
Number 1, do not argue amongst each other. If there is a problem or dispute, then either drop it or be mature and take it somewhere out of the group and talk it over. Number 2, do not bring in your personal life. We are a gaming group, not a diary. Ooh, that sounds familiar. Number
I like
3.
the sound of that one. That's pretty good.
We like to game every 2 weekends as an entire group. If meeting up to game every other weekend is a problem, please go to an admin and let them know so they can figure out a schedule to help you and everyone else have fun. Number 4.
Oh yeah, dude.
On the
Here comes
weekends that we do play, there will be a vote for what game to choose. If you do not cast a vote, then you do not get to help choose. Number 5, personally attacking anyone in the group will result in an immediate and permanent ban. We do not tolerate bullies of any kind in this group.
Wow, let me fucking tell you, man. Little did I know.
Unfortunate.
Number 6, if an admin makes a decision, it is final. The only way an admin decision can be overruled is an official vote is set up by the group or another admin sees otherwise. Number 7, if all the admins happen to be gone during a weekend gaming session, then I'll assume all gaming in the group is canceled unless told otherwise by the admins. Austin always bullied me, though.
Well,
Shut up.
shit, I mean, it happens, man.
Number 8, if you begin to become troublesome or to have around or continuously cause problems, the admins will host an OA, Office of Admins, meeting with you present to decide what will happen to you. As a member, you will only get one warning before this goes into effect.
Fucking put that shit in a fucking parenthesis.
Number 9, respect the rules given to you. In the end, the rules are here to help everybody and to allow us all to have fun to the max. Number 19, finally, have fun. We made this group specifically for that. We all are here for one reason, and the one reason, and that's to game and have a great time. So please enjoy. Thanks for taking the time to read this. Hope you have a great time in the group. Durax.
I can feel the autism pouring in my veins.
I think in general,
Office
there's
of
this,
Admin.
I was thinking in general, like an online group, and it has like a huge ass rule list. That isn't just like a organized guild or whatever. There's a problem.
Wait, Austin, we were Ice Fuse.
What?
We were Ice Fuse.
No
With all the
fucking
shit
wonder
rules.
No fucking wonder we hated being a part of the goddamn groups.
Aphid's tag was
Jesus.
hand to hand. What was ours? I was
Mine
run
was
and gunner.
demolitions expert.
Yeah, Austin's was demolition expert, and Logan was sucks.
Wow.
I don't know what yours
Aphid's
was.
tag was hand.
Was yours sniper or something like that? Wasn't his like sniper or something like that?
His was sniper or specialist, one of the two. I can't remember
Something
though,
like
off the
that.
top of my head.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Going back to ZSFs.
Why would we ever want
Me and
to?
me and Logan got kicked out of that group. we got kicked out by Tyler and Shane.
Yep.
And I remember the night that I got kicked out, I was at my dad's house and we were all supposed to play, but no one got on. And I called my mom to come get me. And she comes and gets me. And halfway home, you guys are like, "Can we talk to you?" And I was like, "Oh shit, we're gonna game." They take me all the way back to my dad's house. I go in, wake my dad up, and he's like, "Why are you back?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm gonna play." He's like, "Well, keep your shit down." I go in there, and I'm so happy, and then I'm not happy anymore, and I want to kill myself because we're not gaming anymore. We're just not talking at all because everyone hates everyone at this point, and everything's just dropping within the course of 30 fucking minutes. And then Tyler put a video titled "My Perspective on Things" on his fucking YouTube channel, and I feel like we should all three watch this video.
I'm not watching that video.
Break it down.
I'm absolutely not watching that video.
It starts out with you sticking a good old sip.
No.
Wait, you
he's
made one
actually-
too, Austin?
No, I made one about Kevin.
Oh, that was a different situation. Yeah.
I made one about
Shane
you
made
and,
Shane made a perspective video, didn't he? I swear he did. Surely he did. I'm going to his channel right now.
just like, yeah, so and so's a fucking idiot. So and so, I didn't like him. So yeah, we kicked him out. That's it. Anyways, we're gonna be having a podcast later this weekend. We're gonna be doing some other shit. So please join us for that. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and we'll talk to you later.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, me too, Logan. I forgot until like, earlier today. That was when me and Austin truly bond.
Debatable.
I don't know if you've seen those videos. I can link you a couple videos. If on your channel, you have a playthrough of you, me, and Tyler going through I Hate Mountain, and I rushed through the map without you guys, and you guys missed the super cool like special effect moment where the helicopter crashed into the mansion. And you guys were like, "We fucking missed it. That's why we wanted to play this fucking map from the beginning." And I was like, "Well, that's just too bad. You should keep up." And then Logan's like, "You know what, Austin? Maybe you should stop being a fucking faggot-ass piece of fuck and stop rushing through and stay with the fuck." And I was just like, "Okay, well, fuck you." And then Tyler's like, "No, Austin, fuck you." And then Logan's like, "Hey, don't talk to Austin. I'm talking to Austin." Tyler's like, "Fuck you, Logan." And it's total fucking shit show, dude.
My favorite
Everyone
one
was-
is I think it was actually questionable ethics that it was on. But
Questionable
you were
ethics.
playing
Me
through
and
it,
Logan.
and you and
fucking
Logan
hated
started
each other.
arguing at some point, and you just hear me go, "Shut up!" and then just silence.
Do you remember we are so hard that you left the Skype call and you're like, "I'm done. I am not playing with you guys anymore." And I'm done. And me and Logan were both like, "It's okay, we'll eat your pussy out, Tyler, don't worry."
Oh, I don't think any of you guys said
Wow, that
anything
could have
like
been
that.
worded
Yeah,
in
I
many
don't
other
know.
ways.
I don't know why.
Sir.
Oh no. Yeah, what a time that was. That was fun. I had a lot of fun.
It's just weird to me. This just reminds me of my freaking days on Halo Reach whenever I created a clan every other week. Jesus Christ.
Tell us more about your clan.
No.
Come on. I'm curious. Let me in.
It wasn't even anything. It's just, I don't know. I'm just saying at the rate that you guys just like made different groups, I guess.
Speaking of making a different group, when is Paving Gaming coming back into the fold? Shouts out
You know,
to
you said-
Paving Gaming, dude.
You know, you said this exact same thing about the whole zombie containment thing, and you were just...
You,
just
how
like a few
long have we
minutes
been
ago,
talking
you
about this, and you can't even get the name right? You can't even get the name.
You keep on saying like it's acronym.
Zombie
okay?
containment.
You
That's
keep saying it's
that's the new one. That yeah, because no one wants to say fucking zombie suppression
So I'm
squad
supposed
every
to
time we
remember-
talk about it. You
I'm
could just
supposed to
say
remember
you
the
could
name
just say the
of
acronym too. Although zombie containment crew is the new one I'm starting. So anyone who wants to be a part of my my zombie containment crew, let me know because I'm very
I
excited.
abstain.
Too late,
I
Tim.
ain't
You're already a
touching
part of it.
I'm
You're
not
actually
touching that.
co-host.
Oh
Same
no.
way you got into this shit. Welcome, Tim, to the end.
Only if I get to write all the rules.
Okay, Tim. Yeah, you get to write the rules this time.
Number 1.
Okay.
No communication.
Oh, we could do that easily.
Talking, you game.
We're starting the zombie containment crew with Tim here. So, totally not a ripoff of the ever popular zombie suppression squad. So,
Fuck them.
yeah, they were gay. We're like
Oh my
the
God.
fucking the Broadways, dude, just jumping
Okay,
from one
so-
band to the next one.
Dude, it fucking works though. It works. We all get the enjoyment out of it. It works. So
But honestly, it's how
since we're not gonna, and I don't blame you for not wanting to watch my perspective on things, because
God.
honestly, it
What
gets a bit
terrible
hary.
time.
It gets a bit hairy.
What
But
a
honestly, I do
terrible
have
time.
to admit, Tyler was very the word professional works in this case.
Yeah.
He was professional.
I was just trying really hard
he
not to
wasn't a
start shit with
dickhead.
anyone.
Well, it's because at this point, so much shit had already been started. It's like, oh fuck, dude. If I have to go through one more fucking problem, I will kill myself.
That's the thing. I was
So-
on fucking damage control.
Because me and Shane were at this point.
Uh-huh.
Not friends, but we weren't enemies.
Right.
Logan and Shane fucking despise each other.
That's true.
And then Tyler, with pretty much everyone else, was the damage control. No one was angry at Tyler. Tyler was like, fuck, why can't you faggots get along?
I won't love each other like I love you all, damn it. It's pretty much
And
what
so-
it was.
Even in the video, I think I remember him saying something like, I'm not going to stop gaming with so-and-so. He just not going to be in the group anymore.
Yeah.
Because they fucking suck as people. But that's okay. We'll deal with it.
But
But
Fucking
in-
Logan.
I do have a video that we're all going to be watching
Oh,
if you
no.
want to go through the cringe.
All right, here we go, boys.
And I know I'm doing this to myself. Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna
it's
give
so
Austin
bad.
his moment.
Oh, I can't. Oh, dude. Me watching myself back in 2012 is going to be the hardest fucking thing
All
I've
right,
done in a while.
here we
I
go.
would rather take 5 nursing program tests than watch this shit.
All right, are we all ready?
All right, I'm at the very beginning at 0, 0,
Hang on. Wait, before we start, can we just acknowledge Logan's comment?
Oh, Logan said, oh no.
Just a note: watch your volume mixes and your volume, and thank you for saying Captain. What are you talking about?
I
What?
think we're going to find out when I watch the video.
Oh my god, what's happening with my... Give me a sec. My Discord's having an aneurysm.
Yeah, that's me and Logan. Don't worry about that. So,
Okay.
whenever you're ready.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Hang on.
All right.
Guys, watch the. Okay.
It's
you
'cause
guys,
I'm black.
you guys couldn't
Oh.
see it, but I just kicked Logan from the Discord.
Oh,
Anyways,
did you really?
3, 2, 1. Listen here, you.
Hey guys.
Oh!
Here, aka Broccoli.
Okay, that was loud. That was loud.
And this video.
Oh,
is
wait,
to
go
show
back.
you
I didn't know we were
when-
starting. Go back.
Okay.
All right.
3. Wait, did you just record gameplay and talk over it?
Yep.
For your intro.
Oh no, I was playing the game.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hey guys.
The solo,
Jack here,
oh god.
Aka Broccoli, aka Ash. And this video is to show you what I am, who I am, and what I'm going to be doing. So
What
as
I
you guys
am,
already know,
who I am, and what I'm going to
I
be
am
doing.
a beast among the
I'm
immortals.
going to be doing
That's what I
the
fucking
ZSS,
am.
Zombie Suppression Squad. And what that is a group of me and a group of 3 other guys, which has Deadpool, aka Tyler,
What are you
Protocol
talking
Aphid,
about?
aka
Is that
Shane,
an accent?
and Captain Mordecai
I don't know.
aka Logan. And what we are going to be doing is
Yo, I'm
playing
actually
games
getting
together.
fucking
Hopefully
ear
it'll
raped
be
right
all
now. I
4 of
can't
us, so
understand
it'll be
what's going on. Am I
Two or
trying
three
to
of us
talk
playing
or am I
at
trying to
one
play the
at a
fucking
time.
video game? I
But,
don't understand.
but what we'll be trying to do is get all 4 of us to play one game together cooperatively, and we'll play all sorts of different games, just to make people happy with it. And what
Just
I
so
am
you know,
is
make
I am
people
a
happy with
musical instrument musician. I'm also
I'm an
actor,
integral
part-time
music
director,
musician.
Plus, I do game commentary, as you can see.
Put me back in the
And
server,
my
damn it.
acting, you can see me acting in
Get bullied,
videos
son.
such as the
Oh man, this is
one of
awful.
those videos called oh yes, In the Balance and the Regiment 4.
Oh.
The videos are by
I'm talking about
Commando.
Kevin's movies.
You can go ahead and check
I'm
those
talking
out.
about
You'll
Kevin.
like them. And my channel is Durax Rednev on YouTube, and I have a bunch of videos set up there of all sorts of kinds of games that I commentaried on. So yes, that is what I do, and what I am in the Zombie Suppression Squad. I am the demolitions expert because,
Oh, that's what that is.
well, as you can guess, I love to see things blow up. I love making things in I
love
every
to see
single
things
time
end with a
I'm
bang.
on a zombie game, any kind
I
of
haven't
game,
changed
period.
a fucking
I
bit,
love
have
to
I?
blow things up. You give me something and I will find a way to blow it up. I don't care if it's a gun or a freaking car or
Like
a bridge,
dying
a piece
in
of
the
metal. I
back.
don't care. I will blow it up. And as you can tell, Zombie Suppression Squad, I'm going to blow some people's minds up. So. My introduction video to the ZSS.
going
A
to
shout to
blow
the
Some people's minds.
boss
The
of
pause
the
is what made it.
ZSS, the
That was
start of
great.
ZSS. I want to shout out, tell him
You just
thanks
heard the
for
gears
letting me join
turning.
with y'all, and I look forward to playing with y'all, and I hope all of you look forward to seeing me do Let's Plays as much as I am looking forward to doing these Let's Plays. So, thanks for watching, guys.
Take a shot for every time Austin said looking forward to.
Dude, let's make a fucking drinking game out of that one.
Holy shit. Didn't even sound like you. Jesus.
I know, it was just weird
It
hearing
was
Green
very,
Progressive.
yeah, that was strange. That was, I don't want to experience
okay,
that
so
anymore.
now that we've seen that video, do you know what I was talking about now when I was doing the rant? And I was like, I sound like a fucking prepubescent 7th grader.
That's what it is.
That's the
That's
shit that
what
I
it
was
is.
referring to.
That's
Oh,
what it
damn.
is.
I understand it all now.
Oh.
Wow.
Woo,
That was
shit. I would
definitely,
bring up Tyler's
A thing that I
and,
went through.
Tyler's and Shane's, but there's really nothing special or funny about them. That's just a personal opinion. It was
Well,
just an introduction video. It was.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
just straight up, this is how it is.
Well, at that point, Tyler and Tyler and Shane and Logan had been doing this way longer than I have,
Mhm.
so they already kind of had like a background of what to do, I guess you could say.
Oh, yeah.
Like, even though the thing that was funny about Logan's is his fucking quality of his video and the fact that you could see he was playing it off of Windows Movie Player 2007.
God damn
Look.
it.
I think that's my favorite thing is the fucking comment that he had on my opening, like my introduction video.
Oh, yeah.
I lost my spleen cringing hard at both. Me too, dude. Me fucking
Man,
too.
that was an awful experience.
See,
Oh shit, dude.
I'm just glad that I didn't meet you all at this time, or at least I wasn't too involved with you all at this
Are you
time.
fucking kidding me? I knew who you were in.
Well, no, like, well, no, I'm saying like this involved. Like I was, like joining you in this because I would have been all over this back then.
Oh, dude. Let
Can
me
we-
tell you,
Can we give shout outs to the avatars that I drew everyone back in the day?
Where am my daughter? Oh Oh my God,
They're like
Logan,
yours
hold
with
on,
the
wait.
fucking swastikas
Logan.
on it.
Logan.
Damn,
How you gonna do him dirty?
that was cold as fuck. I'm calling God.
Okay.
So, oh, dude, I remember I was so
What?
offended at my avatar that you made for me.
I drew.
It was a little blonde-haired, blue-eyed white kid, or like a white stick figure, and it had a little Hitler stash on it, and at the very top left it said Mein Kampf.
Oh, it said
Question
no.
mark.
It said Mein Kampf over your head, and then I drew 2 swastikas on either side.
Oh, that's what it was.
Oh.
God, it's been so fucking.
Remember what I did to Shane's? I gave him like a snapback cap and huge lips, and then he had Kool-Aid in one hand and a chicken leg in the other.
And then Tyler's was this fucking crazy-looking psychopath with a knife in one hand,
Where's my
both
daughter?
arms up in the air, and it says, "Where my daughter at?"
And
Oh,
then
dude,
Logan's was just like the
Wolves,
most
bro?
boring one. Yeah.
wolves, bro.
So boring.
Huge lips. Oh no. Oh
Man,
my God.
Oh man, yeah. I would push limits with Shane all the time, just because he was black, and he'd let me get away with it constantly. Can we?
Tyler was the white friend that was able to make the N-word a thing.
Should
when he
we?
was
Should we?
around.
Should we check out Soldiers of Victory?
Oh my God. How many layers?
No, wait, no, I know what you're talking about. No, don't do it.
How
Don't do
many
it to him.
layers?
Don't do it to
Do it, Tyler. Do it.
No, please.
We're doing it. All right, let me timestamp
Well, I mean, I'm
this.
not in it. I just was the
Yeah, you
was
helped.
the
Yeah,
cameraman.
you helped a little bit. Yeah.
Was
Oh,
this live
Logan.
action?
Yeah, or no, it was a
Don't.
movie.
This
It
is
was-
straight live action, dude.
It was a movie that we
Oh,
made, and it was for
no.
Tyler's microbiology class.
Okay,
bro.
we're not gonna watch the whole thing,
Wait.
but we are gonna watch a little bit of it.
Damn you, E. coli. Cholera, you bastard.
Cholera, you bastard. Okay, let me know when you're ready. I timestamped it to 35 seconds so we can skip the school bullshit I had to put in.
Okay.
All right, let me know when you guys are ready.
I'm ready when you are, dude.
All right, 3,
Oh, fuck.
2, 1, go.
Filmed by Tyler.
What the fuck is this? What is this opening music?
So dramatic. Soldiers of Victory.
The fucking Windows Movie Maker title screens. And look at this. This transition.
Listen to the camera.
It's so flawless. It's so flawless. Look at this. There's a lot to learn from this, guys. This was this before Inglorious? It was. This was before Inglorious.
Logan, let me nonchalantly point my fucking gun at my partner as I'm making it exiting.
Hang on,
the
Logan.
house.
I'll explain the context to this in a little bit. Why do you think we said, like, E. coli? And why do you think we were fighting fucking cans of Spam?
And you took down a fucking egg with an evil face on it.
Ah, yeah, that's right, with the nightstick. That shit.
Yo, everybody be quiet until we get to Logan bashing the fuck out of it with the butt of his pistol.
Action.
Action.
Oh, yeah, look at this stealth tactic right here, dude. Zoop. Huh. Oh, yeah. Holy shit.
He's already in there.
Kill me.
Secure the building. Beat the fuck out of that can of spam.
Oh, God.
We got him.
Oh, my God.
What? Don't give me attitude. I'm in control here. I remember I got in trouble that night.
For what?
My mom said, be back at this time. Oh, no, she said, text me when you get there. And I never texted her when I got to the house. So remember, I had to go home early.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
You bastard.
Oh, the little spotlight, the little flashlight. We had it going. Oh, this is Payday 2 music. What the fuck?
No, it's Payday 1 music.
Oh, yeah, you're right, I guess. I wouldn't know.
Payday 2 wasn't even out yet.
Oh, shit, you're right. I'm waiting for the egg part, and then I'm gonna stop this shit. Slow motion. What is going on here exactly? Oh, he's like
Slow motion kick.
What actually? Okay. Okay. Stop it right there. We're done watching this. I just wanted to get to that part. Oh.
Boy, I was fat.
Fuck.
I'm so confused.
Holy shit, was that a joy to watch?
I hope you got an F.
I got a fucking A for that, dude. I got a fucking A. Cause okay, here's the context. Let me explain to you what the project was. So we had to make a video, a presentation, or like a song having to do with what we were studying in the class. And so that's why the antagonist of that scene was E. coli.
I can get behind it.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I showed that to my class. No wonder I was bullied.
Oh, Logan, let's not forget your fucking master solo.
What?
In Inglorious.
You cut out.
I was saying let's not forget when Logan started as a double agent in Inglorious.
Oh.
That fucking shit ended my life, dude. He fucking shot the wrong person.
Can we watch Kenny versus Tyler Part 2? The one where Kenny kidnaps you?
Wait, what?
Yeah, we're watching
That's a thing.
I guess Austin doesn't remember this. But I do. I never forgot.
Oh fuck, this is gonna be so bad.
Alright, are we ready?
Yeah.
So I just want to say, this opening scene right here was filmed in a hotel room in Albuquerque.
I remember that.
Alright.
I remember this now. Oh.
3,
Oh, this is
2,
so bad.
1, go. Oh. My God.
Time to make the call. Oh, look at that hotel.
Look at fucking Kenny Murphy, dude. What a fucking meme, dude. God dang it, Kenny! I told you I don't want to be no Bible thumping Jehovah's Witness. Listen, let me rephrase. Where did he?
I love how the voice stopped when he raised it. Like the guy on the phone knew that Kenny raised his hand for him to stop.
Okay. Can we bring back Kenny? Logan said, "Where's your fucking hair?"
Dude, no, it has been so long since I've seen you without hair. I remember
It went fucking south for the winter, dude.
had hair, and now I freak out that you don't have hair. No, it went south for like
South
7 or
for
8
like
winters.
yeah. No. I was bald from like 6th grade to I think my senior year, right? That
Hang
sounds
on,
right.
I'm coming.
Oh wait. Here we
Little
go.
Sabby Austin.
Hang on.
Holy shit.
This shot. Wait for these gut effects, dude.
Are you part of the Jehovah's Witnesses? No. Okay, then you can come in. Holy
Watch
shit.
myself
what is-
hit the tripod here. Yeah.
I want to stay in position until I give the signal. I think he's on to us.
Alright, buddy. We both know that you're not here for milk and cookies. So tell me.
God, dude, it's so absolutely awful. Watch the way he clears. Watch the way he clears from.
Oh fuck! I need a water. Oh my! With a simple kick, Kenny Murphy knocks him over.
This is where the Marvel jump cuts came from.
Oh, not this shit.
We gotta go back to my cinematic universe, dude. I miss doing this shit.
Yo, tell me about it. Before we became adults, being young and being able to do this was fun.
Look at that blur effect. More like pixelate.
I love the pixel effects.
What the hell?
I love watching a 24-bit video.
Where am I? Where have you taken me?
The tension! The tension was real in 2012.
So we thought we'd bring you to a more secluded location to
Why are my hands tied up?
Oh, you'll find out in a bit, son.
answer all the questions we have now, aren't you?
What? And it was never continued.
So was that house the place where we filmed the whole like I committed suicide after just being walked up to?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep, that's,
yeah, that was
that's
it.
My dad's old house over on Ben Crenshaw. Shouts out to Ben Crenshaw. That house got me through a lot of fucking shit. That house got me through a lot of years.
I
man.
like
experienced
Tyler
so
back when he
much.
made the experimental skits. He's a sellout now.
Yeah.
That was a sellout fuck now for making full-on movies and music. What a piece of shit.
So, I remember. What the hell is that, Logan? I remember right after that. That was at my grandmother's house in her shed.
Mhm.
That very last scene there, and she asked me, "So, what are you guys filming for?" And I said, "We're filming about Jesus Christ for a church."
If that's what you want to call Kenny Murphy, I mean.
I dead ass told my grandmother that because I knew if I said, "Oh, we're filming this, what we do, we make films," she would go check it out, and then I'd get yelled at. Well, sure enough, she checked out Inglorious
Oh,
with
no.
my
Oh,
great aunt,
no.
with my great.
Why start with that
uncle.
one? Oh no.
Why watch them at all? I don't know how she they were bored one day in Dallas, and she's like, "Oh, Austin makes." They watched it, and I get a call right after.
Well, that's like the
I
least
cannot
tame thing you could
believe
start
the
with.
words that have come out of your mouth, young man.
That is like the least tame place to start. Because in Glorious, Austin plays his most vulgar character.
Oh, dude, the fucking mob boss.
Damn it, yeah, Joey Parolo.
I mean, but I didn't do any drugs, though. I did do drugs.
No, but
in,
you said fuck plenty of times.
Oh, I say fuck so
You
much.
cursed
I say fuck
so
a lot
much
now.
in that movie. Oh,
I'm-
God.
Dude, I remember the first movie that we filmed for Kevin's In the Balance.
Mm-hmm.
My fucking grandparents and everyone lost their shit. They're like, we're gonna get the fucking dealership shut down because our house is in it, and people might think lower of us. And I'm like, no one's gonna fucking watch this shit that we know, you bunch of cuck lords. Calm the fuck down. And Tyler's
Jesus.
like, well, our videos are fucked. We can't do anything now because they want it down. And I was like, no, we're not taking the fucking videos down because they're not going to know the difference. So I just blocked that channel on my mom's computer, my dad's computer, my grandparents' computers on YouTube so that they couldn't even see that it existed.
He put a fucking child filter on his parents' YouTube.
And they
He
never
played the
asked me
system.
about it ever again.
The madman.
And then a couple years later, they forgot that I'd been putting the shit.
Okay,
Like-
so something that I think is still really funny and I want to watch. Can we watch the trifold passing?
Oh my fucking god.
Can we watch that? Can we watch the trifold passing?
Dude.
The entire
All right, so
cinematography.
I just want to say that this is the
No,
last
we won't be
video that I
watching
can
cashing
watch.
checks.
Oh, that's a 2-hour and 45-minute long.
No, that'll get a special stream. That's what we'll do for the season finale, Tim.
We'll watch.
We'll watch
watching
all-
one of the movies.
We'll just
break it-
watch
we'll
all
break
of
it down
cashing
piece
checks.
by piece. Okay.
All the
We'll
places
talk
that we
about
all
pieces and
fucked
what
up.
we thought about.
Can we just
just-
acknowledge? Can we wait before this even starts? Can we acknowledge the fact that if you go down into the comments, I gave a heart to my own comment.
Well,
Oh my!
I think it just does that by
God.
default.
No, dude. I did that myself.
I ain't giving
I know
nobody
that I did that
shit.
myself. Okay.
You'll have one thing. Oh,
All right, here we go. Also, this was for school too, by the way. So
fuck.
this is still
This
funny
was
as
for
fuck to me.
college. Though. This was college level.
This
school.
shit is still funny to me.
Oh fuck!
My class
Right.
loved this shit. All right.
I'm ready when you guys are.
3. Also, look at that 9 likes. I
Hey.
just gave myself a dislike. Shouts out to me.
Well.
Anyways, 3, 2, 1.
Gotta
Go.
put yourself in your place, man. The way he's holding that fucking gun is so triggering. Oh, I will never get over that. I've been that the second this video made it to YouTube, and I am still triggered since this fucking day. Dude, that's when the house was brand fucking new.
Oh yeah. I don't know,
Just
Austin. You
moved
also
in, like-
shot this too.
Were you standing on a stool?
He's standing on a bed.
Standing on
I'm
a
pretty
chair.
sure. Oh yeah, were you?
Chair.
Okay. Same
Yeah, in
thing.
the middle of the room. Oh! No, I had it raised above my head. Wait, there's fucking...
These are the best thieves you'll ever see in your life, dude. Getting your fingerprints over every fucking thing. You don't know what you're here for.
They're 2-bit gangsters, bro. No one knows. No one knows what they're-
Now he's got a fucking gun. That revolver
Now he
fell
pulls out
apart
the gun.
in the middle of a scene coming up here, and it was funny as fuck. The whole barrel of the revolver just fell off.
No. Oh no, not mine. Oh no.
Wait, are you guys 2 separate robbers?
Yeah, no, they're all separate robbers.
Oh!
They're all robbing the same house, Tim. Watch this. I think Austin legit thought he broke my tripod.
Oh shit, just.
I take such long pauses when I'm.
God damn it! Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
It's a very nice title card, I gotta say.
Thank you. Windows Movie Maker still.
Windows moving.
Better than Times New Roman.
True.
Hands up, bitch!
You put your hands up, bitch!
No, you put your hands up, bitch! Wait, Tyler?
Austin?
Oh yeah, we're just all ourselves in this video. I forgot.
Random Mexican guy? Pasty white boy? Who the fuck are you?
I'll explain. Austin, this is
Pasty
Brian.
white boy.
We go to college together. Brian, this is Austin. We make films and movies and stuff together. We went to high school.
Oh, hey, hi. Yeah,
Okay,
back to
what are you
this.
two doing here exactly?
I'm robbing the place. Excuse me, I'm robbing the place?
Hey, reverse both y'all's bubble, but I'm robbing the place.
Okay, I literally went
The camera.
through birth of a curtain to get here.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Don't worry about it, just... Okay, he's on drugs. Anyway, well, the reason why I'm robbing the place is because I have to fucking work at Taco Bell to raise my family, and I don't have enough shit, so... Get the fuck out!
You know what? Fuck both y'all. I wrote the script.
Oh, shit.
Meta. Meta.
Oh my god.
Well, maybe if I don't want
Look at this
to pay
cringe
five-
lord.
25 cents an hour.
Look at this fucking guy and his fucking.
Oh yeah, well I want at least $100 raise.
He's using a TV controller
Well,
for
you
the.
know what? You could just go
He
straight.
is, yeah. That's a fact.
Hello. Yeah,
Okay, so you can take the couch, you can take the front chair.
I'm really lost. Like, I
I
want the
want
TV. Tyler, Austin, Brian.
Oh, for fuck's sake. How many people are robbing this house today?
This is my house. What the hell are y'all doing in here?
Your house?
Yes, my house.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Hey, doing? It's my house.
What was that?
Just ignore anything.
Oh God, no.
Okay. I'm gonna get this area. You get this area.
I don't like to imagine what Austin was doing to that man.
All you have is a toaster and bananas.
Clock, TV, got tons of stuff over here. Just take your pick.
What the fuck was that?
Just stay over there. Just trust me. I know what I'm doing. Dealt with this before. Little pig. Little pig. It's gonna do my Jack Nicholson impression. What? Something wrong? You okay, man? You look a little shocked.
I shot him in the face.
Why the fuck did you do that?
I didn't. What's going on? What's going on?
God, oh god, oh god.
What's wrong?
You shot him in the face.
Why the fuck would you do
That's
that?
what I just said!
You stupid motherfucker!
Stop yelling!
Points.
God damn it! Go over there, Brian.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of my face! Stand there!
Okay. Stand it.
What the? Stand there!
You shot him in the face.
I didn't
Why did you
mean
shoot him in
to.
the face?
Whoopsie.
How the fuck did you do that?
I didn't mean to.
I don't know what we're gonna do about the situation, Brian. We're stuck in quite the pickle here. We got a double murder on it.
Okay.
Why the fuck did I do that? Why the fuck does this keep happening to me? And then Tyler
Super meta, Tim.
is showing typing the script.
This was in my dad's computer room
It was.
when the fucking desk was on the other side.
The end. Leave.
There you go. What a... My magnum opus, really, when you get down to it.
Cats and boots, cats and boots, cats.
Stop.
All right,
Tim.
y'all. That was the last video that I had time for because I do have to get everything packed up here at my grandmother's house, of which I'm at,
All right.
and transfer over to my dad's house. But I will be
You had that before,
Discord
Logan.
later. I don't know if Yeah, no, I agree. I don't know if you guys will still be in the podcast or not, but
We're gonna finish
Either
up very
way.
soon, but and then we'll be able to stream some L4D too.
oh yeah, by the way, guys, join us
Join
in
us
about
later, after the
an
stream.
hour's time. Give it about 45 minutes to an hour, and we'll be streaming Left 4 Dead.
Excuse me.
I'm drinking.
I might
As
be
always.
drinking.
I didn't drink last night, you cuck.
You didn't?
Wow, Tim, get cocked.
I think it's just been I just gotten so used to it at this point.
Tim's a fuckhead.
Wow. Just
I'm
ousted
just
you
saying,
on the
okay?
stream.
All assuming and shit.
I'm
dude.
Just
just
ousted
saying.
you, dude.
I'm just
That's
saying.
fucked up. I'm calling God.
Tyler, thank you for having me on the podcast.
Always a
I
pleasure
do
to have you on,
appreciate
Austin. We had a lot of reminiscing going on this podcast.
Yeah,
so it
no,
was good.
good time. Good time. Tim,
good.
also, I know you're like the co-host of the show, so thank you for.
Yeah.
Kinda
It
looking-
was
Also,
very-
shouts out to the 55 followers that Tyler has going on right now. Or
Thank
is
you
it
so
54?
much.
It's
54 or
55.
something
Yeah,
like
we're
that. Yeah, around that.
55, and we're on the road to 100 fucking followers,
Hell
guys.
yeah,
I believe
baby.
That we can do it. I do believe. Spread it to your friends. Don't spread it to family. Don't. Do
Just
that.
a reminder,
We
since
used to say
Austin
shit
opened
like
up
that.
the floodgates, you can donate to the stream down below. You could even just throw
Like
in
Austin.
$3, like Austin did. He said, "Feel the $3." Also, you send me a personal message when you donate too, which I will read whatever you write. So, do with that as you will.
Smash that follow button.
Yeah, hit
Make
the
love
follow
to
Smash
button.
the fuck at the follow button.
Just help me get 3 average viewers, dude. That's all I want. Just please, I help me, please.
But yeah, no. With that being said, thank you guys again. I'll try as much as I can with work coming up and school.
Right,
It's
right.
gonna be hard, but I
Fair
will
enough.
join as much as I possibly can. Special guest. We'll reminiscing on some past stuff that's funny as shit.
Hell yeah.
Look at it all, kind of dissect it, and just have a good time.
Yeah, we got to bring Austin in for the 12th episode since we're doing cashing checks for salvation in its entirety.
I will be there, and we'll break down the movie. not necessarily piece by piece, and we're gonna skip around because there's a lot of needed stuff to know, and it's really long, but it's gonna be a good time, guys. I think you're gonna enjoy it a lot, and then us looking back on it, talking about what our thoughts are, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I know we're gonna love it, and I hope that you guys will love it as much as we do.
Hell
so,
yeah.
thank you.
One?
Yes.
Yes.
He was.
Oh,
Plenty.
yes. Oh, no, you're gonna see
In
me
the
struggling.
fucking face.
My parents.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Fucking drops me while I'm getting dragged across this nasty, dirty fucking floor to pull his pants up, and in the process, fucking knees me in the face, and I'm like, I have been kicked, I have been tucked, I have been fucked, I have had fucking fake
You
cocaine
experienced
slapped in
the
my face.
top
I've
betrayal, okay?
fucking film caused me so much pain.
Douglas
Oh
didn't
my
deserve what
God.
happened to him in that picture. Shouts out to
Well-
Douglas Sherman. What the fuck
Fuck
was his
yeah,
name? Was that his name?
Douglas B. Sherman.
Yeah, shouts out to Douglas B. Sherman. He didn't deserve what happened to him.
But yeah, thanks guys. I gotta go, but appreciate it.
All right,
We'll
see
catch
y'all.
y'all next time.
Gotcha. Thank you for joining us.
Shouts out to him. Shouts out to our special guest who just left. So Tim, what are we on to now?
I don't know. What topics are there left, I guess?
I didn't know we were actually going off that. We kind of went off the cuff on this
Oh,
one.
well, yeah.
There was really no.
Well-
I mean, I'll check it, but I can't promise.
I mean, I'm not too sure what else to talk about.
Yeah, I don't know. We really went off the cuff on this one, and we're not at our. We haven't met our quota yet, so we do have to talk a little bit more before we can stop. Oh, you wanted to bring up esports.
Oh, well.
Bring it up.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a weird segue, I guess, going from like reminiscing about this whole cinematography.
Oh no,
to
don't
just
worry.
esports.
We're gonna go back to that again and time again, for sure. I miss my movies, dude. I'm sad. Now I'm sad. Thanks a lot, Tim. No, I'm kidding. Go
It's all
ahead.
my fault.
Go ahead with the esports thing. I'm
Well, you
curious
know,
where
it's
this is
just
going.
in general, it's just like I guess it's just surprising how big it's become. And I mean, I guess Let's Plays have always been a big thing, but I don't know. I mean, if I remember correctly, the whole like I think 2 years ago or last year, League of Legends like final tournament or final matchup had a overall higher view rate than the national or NBA's
Wow.
the NBA's finals.
Wow. When are they gonna create esports for podcast?
What like commentary?
Yeah. Just
I
like
mean, they already have commentators.
No. Like world's longest, like, so all of these people will start podcasting at the same time, and whoever continues podcasting for the longest amount of time is the winner. It's like the Hunger Games via podcast. I would sign the fuck up, dude. I can talk forever. I have
It would
no
be
problem.
pretty difficult. It's just like the logistics for me, I guess.
that's
it's pretty
the smell of weed.
difficult.
I
How
smell
are you
weed.
supposed to?
Go on.
How are you supposed to like record? You just jump to different podcasts during the entirety of it.
Yeah. Well,
Just
they'd all be on
random
different
snippets?
channels, and you'd choose. That's the other thing. The most viewed podcast. There's like different categories that you can win. So
That's
there's
the
like longest running, then there's like most viewed, and then there's like worst, just terrible podcast, just awful. Watches his movies for like 70% of it.
It's
Shots.
So,
But yeah.
so, like I said, it's gonna be like the local farmers market.
For podcast, dude. Yeah. People just gather and be like, oh, hell yeah, I love these guys. That is the only time that we will not be the Somewhat Okay podcast.
Will be the best.
We'll be the award-winning Somewhat Okay podcast.
So if we get an award, we'll have to change the name.
We're going to have to, we'll have to rebrand. I'll have to change the picture and everything. I'll put a little trophy in between the and Somewhat Okay. Yeah.
But,
I don't know
I mean,
a whole lot about esports, to be completely honest. I see it like, I'll be on Twitch, and on the front page they'll have like an esports tournament playing, and I'll be like, oh, nerds. and then I'll go watch one of my friends stream. So, yeah, I don't know all that much about it, or like even how it really works.
it's just really lucrative. Overwatch. They tried, and Blizzard. They tried really hard to push their Overwatch League. It's not to like the extent of like League of Legends, but they put a crazy amount of marketing into it. Blizzard created skins for every single team that started.
Holy shit.
And for every character. And I mean, they weren't like extravagant skins. It was just really coloring, but still, just the fact that like they just dropped like hundreds of new skins just because there was like 24 Overwatch teams. It's just like, okay, yeah, you have to dedicate some. You're dedicating a lot of resources to push this thing. And
You're
to
right.
be fair,
Wow.
I mean, like even on like ESPN, my dad was telling me the other day. Oh, well, to be fair, this was like months ago.
Right.
But yeah, he was telling me that they were like there was Heroes of the Storm being played, and it's just crazy how like mainstream it's just starting to get. I guess it's just like anything can become, or like not. I guess not everything can be a sport. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Podcasting will be a sport. I'm pushing that so hard, dude, because it's something we'll finally win together.
Me sitting in my leather chair, using my entertainment center as a makeshift computer desk.
Hell yes.
This is pinnacle performance,
dude,
right here, folks.
they're not gonna know what hit them whenever we podcast. They're gonna be like, man, did you hear about those somewhat okay podcast guys? They came in and killed half the other podcasters. Like,
it's just a regular death riot. It's a death battle.
this is my choice of video to listen to on my way home. Fucking Austin. Shouts out to Austin listening to the podcast on his way home. Post it on Snapchat and tell all your Snapchat friends to come listen to the podcast. We're talking about making podcasting a sport. So...
And apparently that involves murdering other people.
Dude, you gotta take out the competition. It's simple politics.
I don't think I've heard of an NFL team to destroy another NFL team.
See, regular sports don't function on politics. Podcasting is going to function on politics, all right? How did Stalin get elected? He killed everyone who opposed him.
Wait,
It's
so
simple. It's easy.
the sport of podcasting is based on elections.
Yes. You get voted to win. Aside from the longest running podcast, because obviously that's decided by time. But I mean, fuck Tim. Are you going anywhere anytime soon? I don't fucking think so. Neither am I. So obviously
But
we
isn't
could
this
do
just
it.
basically gang warfare at this point?
No, because it's sanctioned. That makes it okay. It's like gladiators, dude. It's not fighting if it's sanctioned. Then it's
How is
sport.
this sanctioned?
Because it's going to be a whole tournament set up. If I go out in the street and just start beating the shit out of someone, I'm going to get arrested. If I go into an MMA cage and I start beating the shit out of someone, I'm going to get fucking applauded. It's sanctioned. It's all about perspective and if the situation is sanctioned or not, dude. Come on.
I don't think death sports are going to be illegal.
I don't know. Have you seen? No. They've got gladiator shit going on in Russia. Have you seen that?
Well, they're Russia.
Okay. So what? You're trying to say that they're just better than us by default?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying there's a difference between their local United States death matches and those in.
I disagree. I think podcasting has to have death involved or no one's going to watch it. Because they'd just be like, why don't I just watch a podcast? Why don't I just listen to a fucking podcast? No one's going to give a fuck unless there's death involved. That's why everyone must die. Except us. So we can be the award-winning Somewhat Okay podcast.
Well, to be fair, Austin did pretty much murder his own pride whenever he did the intro video.
Man, I wasn't going to bring that up just because I remembered it. I remember that video. But when he was like, let's watch this, I was like, well, shit, we have his consent now. Let's fucking go, guys.
At one point, I'll showcase my tripled Minecraft pass.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Just,
It's...
adding Minecraft to that, I think, is what makes it so...
Yeah,
troubling.
Because it was the typical 2012 and 2012 through 2013 was the year of Minecraft, and anybody and everyone jumped on that boat.
I am happy to say, not once did I jump on that boat.
I just remember I had to freaking. I remember just asking because it was like after my birthday, so I was just like, Dad, can you buy me Minecraft and then caps?
Oh my god.
No.
Awful.
Uh,
I call that child abuse in my book.
late middle school or no, not late middle school. Late elementary school and middle school in general is just it's just not a good thing.
Do you
It's not
wanna-
an okay thing.
Do you want to hear the shit that I listened to in middle school?
What?
Do you want to hear the shit that I listened to in middle
I
school?
mean, why not?
It's not up for debate. Like, if I do this, it could change everyone's perspective of me forever.
We all have our crosses to bear, Tyler.
All right, hang on. I'll pull it up then. So this guy, he was a solo musician called CWN. I'm not gonna play this on stream. I'm just gonna send it to you. He made very heavy metal music.
Uh-huh.
He released it on Newgrounds only. He said in January of 2010, "Yo, I've got an album on the way," and then we never heard from him again.
Well,
The album never came out. Nothing. But anyways, there's that. Oh man.
a little song I would.
Yeah, just give it a listen.
Oh no.
Honestly, from like a metal liking perspective, this shit kicks. It really does. For me, at least. At least, like, I believe it's like 1 minute and some odd seconds in. Like 1 minute and 30, I think, is where it starts to really rip, and I'm just like, hell yeah, baby. Knife in my ear. You'll never kill me.
This is up. This is.
Fucking rips, doesn't it?
You know, it's not actually that bad, honestly.
It's not. It's really not. It's not like fucking... Have you heard the genre of harsh sound?
No.
Why would anyone listen to that? It's literally like... It's ear rape. To the full... Like,
Oh.
I don't know how else to describe it. Because it's literally just like... just that for 3 minutes straight. And you're just like,
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
All I know is that I'm this also done by this website or by Newgrounds.
Uh-huh.
It's because there's a Wizards 101 ad. This is the year 2012.
Yo, I'm looking at my PayPal right now, and I already have Austin's money. Also, PayPal took fucking 39 cents out of that donation. That's fucked up. This
That's
is where
what
I make
donation-
money. How could you? That's my first... I'm actually kind of happy, because that's my first donation ever.
Mm.
I know it's like $3 or whatever, but it's just like... It's nice, you know? It's like when someone actually bought my album for the first time.
Yeah.
I think the first person to buy my album sent in $3 too. And some people like pre-order that shit. Like, someone sent in $5. Some people pre-ordered my album, and I felt so fucking special.
Oh yeah.
The next step is to get on the radio, you know. Not my songs, but like get interviewed on the radio and kill the radio station host.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. That's.
What?
Yeah. I think you jumped a few steps.
The interview that
And
would go
also
down in
added
history.
a lot of.
Can you imagine that? It's just like, so, Tyler, why don't you tell us about it? What your new album's like? Oh, you want to know what my new album's like? It's like this. Oh, what are you doing? Why?
Oh God. How to start your music career and how to get it ended. That's to break down the door and gun you down.
My God, that SWAT meme from earlier is what I'm picturing in my mind. Get him! Hang on, let me share a meme that I saw earlier that features that I think I'm not gonna show it on stream because I am gonna tell you that what's featured in it I'm going to experience later. We were talking about it earlier, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, have you seen that there's an anime girl doing let's plays now?
Oh, that's out. Actually, that's like I think it's been out for like a year now. It's pretty. It's like
No, no, she just
there's a
started.
YouTuber I watch.
She just started posting video. Akabane. She
There's
posted like
another
one
one.
video. Oh, is there another one? Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
there's
need to
like a
subscribe
whole
to all of these.
subgenre. I watched a YouTuber named Giguk, and he was like, no, it was another YouTuber named.
All right, give
there's
that a look,
basement.
see, real quick.
Oh, no, this looks promising.
Okay, hang on.
But,
Actually, I will play it on stream. Hang on, let me just do it. All right, guys, here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh god.
Oh, yeah, not bad.
もっと感想とかないの？発情しちゃったりとか。
What? What?
待って待って。
I fucking love that video, dude. Yeah, that seems like the police in America.
I forgot where the first time I saw the SWAT team use. I forgot, it was in another video like that.
Yeah. It was something similar for sure. Oh, that shit was fucking beautiful, dude. What the fuck? I love that meme.
Yeah, there's like an entire subgenre.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. But yeah, I'm gonna be checking out that anime later. Or not anime. It's a eroge game. Shouts out to the cat woman. Why did you mute yourself? Did I do something, Tim? Have I offended thee?
What? No.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I-
You muted
Speaking of
yourself.
family.
No, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you. All right. No worries.
But yeah, like there's one girl, well, quote unquote,
Girl.
but it's like there. I'll try to find like the link on my phone and.
Hang
share
on,
where
I got something else to share with you. Just
Mhm.
because, you know, I know that it's actually a real person behind this account. Is
Yeah.
what makes this beautiful, and just
Oh, no.
the reaction that she gives in this is something beautiful that I want to share with someone. So, let me know when you're ready.
All right. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, 3. Just for the reaction she gives to being shot for the first time. 3, 2, 1, go.
あー、これはちょっと逃げたいなこれ。
This shit's beautiful.
やばい、ちょっと弾がないから。戦うわけがない。
I just love that.
The scream was just so primal.
Just a fucking screech, dude. It was great. Oh man.
Yeah,
That was fear right there. That was genuine fear right there.
like there's other channels that use like full 3D model.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I just found out about this one like 2 days or I think yesterday maybe even.
Let me try to see.
I cried myself to sleep. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, here's the one.
I'm so happy that the SWAT meme is kind of coming back in. I love that shit. It's great.
It's such a good.
It's a good meme, dude. That's a solid one.
See, like those. There's like an apparent, like just a huge subgenre that I wasn't even aware of.
Let me check this out. I'm not showing the stream this. I'm just looking at it real quick. See if
For
I.
today's installment of Fans, it's really
Not sure what the
hard to
time step
quantify
is. It's
how
like-
influential or important
Like, I think sort of like the middle one.
Oh,
But
I
she's
see
like
her.
right-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kizuna.
I is an anime.
What?
Fuck you, Well,
She's
actually,
just like,
I don't
"Fuck
think
you."
I'm gonna have to whip out my fighting gloves for this one because despite
yeah,
how
that's
it
just-
counts on art style, well,
That's crazy.
Honestly,
and that's
that
really-
one's like at least that one's a little bit more well done. At least even this like
is an anime.
not even this like the sheer
And
animation,
that's
I guess,
true no matter
but the
how
facial
you
features.
define
Because I'm sorry, but in this one,
your definition.
it just constantly looks like she's just having like a seizure.
Yeah, I don't feel like they were trying to focus on really emulating an anime girl in that one.
Yeah.
I think it was just an anime girl or just a Japanese woman
Yeah.
doing the voice, and then that's just kind of there to grab weebs' attention or otaku's attention. Because otakus will fuck anything that looks even remotely in an anime. So
True. I'm still watching this video. It's just actually watching the girl because her eyes just constantly are just blinking. I'm just like, please stop.
please, please. Man, yeah, she's a train wreck.
But hey, I mean, it's not like any different back with the YouTubers who like kept their identity secret and always use like a character.
Yeah, like what's his name? Cry? Cry still
yeah,
does that,
Cry.
right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he still hasn't done like a face reveal or anything. Although he doesn't do like a character, I don't think.
Well, no, it's just him, but they
Yeah.
they don't show their face or reveal who they are. You could say
It's
he's
still
playing a
awesome.
character a little bit.
Yeah, a little, but
Debatable.
and he's still just a genuine, nice, just like chill YouTuber. I still watch him time to time.
I fucked with Cry. I met him once.
Oh shit!
He actually just looks like his avatar. It's very disturbing.
Oh!
Yeah. I ran away in fear.
That's not anatomically correct.
I don't fucks with that. Well, this stream was fucking awful. I don't even know what we talked about.
We dug up the past, is what happened.
We pretty much,
or
yeah.
you guys did.
Well, shit, Tim. Look, sometimes you gotta reminisce, okay?
I know.
Some of us like to reminisce, all right? Just because you hate your past doesn't mean we have to.
So you're very proud of that past?
Some of it, yeah.
I mean, I'm not talking about like your movies, but good old
Soldiers
what
of
is it?
Victory. That was a goddamn joy to. You guys didn't even see the full thing. It gets just even better from there. But man,
you said that was for microbiology, right?
yeah.
Was that for Mrs. Berry class?
Yes, it was for Mrs. Berry's class.
I see it. I totally see it.
I fucking man, yeah, I love Mrs. Berry, dude. She's the
she
greatest.
was the best.
Shouts out to her. The problem was, I actually had to I had to play it twice because the first time they watched it, I couldn't stay in the room because I hate doing that while people view my art. I don't know, there's something weird about it to me.
Well, yeah, it's.
And so the audio was out, so they brought me back in. They watched the whole thing without audio and just thought it was like a silent film.
So...
And I was like, no. So then I had to sit in a second time as they watched it with sound.
So that's a 20-minute video.
Yeah.
They spent the entire class period.
You're goddamn right we did, dude. I'm fucking awesome. I love Miss Berry, dude. She was the great. She gave me a noose. Now you see the thing about that is, you don't question it. You just believe that she did, cause she did, cause it sounds like something she do. Yeah, she just gave me a noose.
I
love her.
Ain't no one to tell this to the cops or anything. But
Of course.
apparently, my friend Jeremiah, his brother, Charles, because in that class we do learn how to ferment wine, sort of like how that works.
Yeah.
And apparently, she lets her students get wasted. Or at least some students got wasted drinking.
I fucking love Mrs.
self-produced.
Berry so much. God damn it.
Man.
All right, well, I think we're gonna wrap up here a little bit.
True.
You know, we're at our
It's
our
recap.
mark.
Yes. It's time for the recap.
Yeah, go ahead, Tim. You lead the recap this time because I
At first
blacked
we
out
had-
for most of this podcast.
For the first portion of the podcast, we tried to stay on topic. We talked about
Gatekeepers.
Gatekeepers and
Dead Artist.
Dead Artists.
Mm-hmm.
Then we did a
Talked
slow
about
dive
the best
into
of Linkin
the
Park albums.
Oh yeah,
Minutes to Midnight,
Linkin
by
Park
the way.
album.
Don't at me.
And then we moved on to good old past gaming groups that Tyler and Austin and
I wouldn't call that good.
Logan and everyone took
But
part.
yeah, it was something that existed. Yeah.
And
Something out
they
there.
have many apparent subgroups that formed out of the fallout of the first one.
Right, and now we're at this one.
And then we touched on the topics of esports and how we're apparently podcast esports or sports podcasts.
Something.
We'll just be murder. We'll just be legalized murder.
Right.
And then we talked about some weeb girls doing some weeb things for weebs.
Shouts out to weeb girls, dude. If you're a weeb girl, well, no, if you're Japanese, fucks with me. I will fuck you in the at. No, but no, I do like the Japanese people, so yeah, that's out there now. Anyways, yeah, this has been the Somewhat Okay podcast, number 9. We're moving on to 10.
Season finale is
Monday.
episode 12, apparently.
That's right. We're gonna fucking go through cashing checks together. And what a battle that's going to be. Thank you so much for coming out to the podcast. I'm really glad to have everyone who's viewed it. Thank you, Austin, for coming and being on the podcast as our special guest. Thank you, Logan, for being a cunt in the chat. Thank you, everyone who viewed this. Thank you, Austin, for donating $3 for the stream, which if you want to donate, hit that donation button down below. Also,
Remember
if you enjoyed... Also, be sure to head to TommyCouch.bandcamp.com if you want to get my latest and greatest in music. And... if you enjoy this podcast, or if you just enjoy my streams in general, be sure to hit the follow button to get notified whenever I go live, which I will in like an hour. So thank you so much.
No survivors.
Hopefully see everyone who's here at the Left 4 Dead stream. Thank you so much. This is the Somewhat Okay podcast. I'm Tyler.
I'm Tim.
And we are somewhat okay.